And with that, we welcome you into the Shark Pit for week one action. The 2026 Spanish River football season is about to get underway. I'm Huxing Freeman alongside my partner, Brett BG Goldstein.
What's up, everybody? We're
Brett,
ready.
Spanish River last year, they won their first ever playoff game in the Shark Pit. They just came up short in their second playoff game against the Goldman Gators. BG, what are the keys to this year to make sure they make it past the second round?
I mean, as you just described, last year was very successful for Spanish River in rebuilding this program and Coach LaSala's first year. But this year, the emphasis is going to be on finishing games, finishing tough, and it will all start tonight against a tough opponent in Atlantic.
It will indeed start tonight. Atlantic won the toss. They elected to receive. Back deep is Amari St. Fort, the UCF commit. He is going to receive the kickoff from Rowing Russell, who actually won the playoff game to secure Rivers' first ever playoff game in program history. Beautiful day in the Shark Pit. He's ready. And here we go. Week 2, year 2 of the LaSala era is underway. And it will be returned back deep. Out to the 20, to the 30. And he's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. So out comes Atlantic. And they will be let out by QB Max Greiner, number 17. He's going to take it out at about the 38-yard line. BG, we already mentioned a lot of key departures. Ben Lamas, Mello. I mean, a lot of departures. But this Spanish River defense is still pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, obviously those losses are going to be huge. They will definitely be noticed. But River went out and got some transfers over the offseason to rebuild, replenish this defense, and we'll see how some of those transfers will play today in their first regular season game.
That is absolutely for sure. Darian Darby, number 3, among one of them. He's listed as athlete, which means he plays both sides of the ball. They're looking to put him in like a Travis Hunter role. Greiner takes a snap, pump fake, and he's got his man out to about the 45-yard line, just short of the chains. And it will be second down at about 3.
Tyler Kelly with the catch for Atlantic.
Tyler Kelly with the catch. Also a very big weapon. Atlantic has a very good offense. A lot of weapons on this offense that they would like to utilize early in this game. They motion out St. Fort. Greiner's going to call his name, keeping himself, and he's going to pick up the first down and more out across midfield. What a drive for Atlantic so far.
We can already see Atlantic is going to want these quick plays. They think that Spanish River is going to come out a little slow tonight. It was a quick pass, a quick run. Atlantic already to midfield very early in this game.
Yeah, for sure. And honestly, I think the big part is this is going to be a shootout. I think Spanish River accepted it. LaSala said that too. It is going to be a shootout. So honestly, I think it's going to be whoever can stop the offense is going to win this game. I mean, it's really big. They're going to motion out a man. High snap. He's going to get to St. Fort. He is absolutely stuffed.
Great play. Great play by the Sharks right there.
You want to stop a team who relies along a number 0. That is how you do it. And it's going to be second down and long coming up for the Atlantic.
I think if I saw that play right, I saw the safety Silverman come in and make that play as well. So Spanish River was definitely bringing it right there.
Yeah, Silverman, a big addition to this defense. Greiner looking to snap. He's going to look out. And he's back to set. Here comes Greiner. The snap outside to Kelly. There he goes. Lot of speed. Tyler Kelly is going to depend on the spot if he got it or not. And you're going to mark him short. It's going to be third down coming up for Atlantic.
Another quick pass to Kelly. Maybe something Atlantic saw when they were preparing for this game. Quick, short passes. And Kelly already doing some damage.
Yeah, it seems like, are they going to open up the playbook? Here's Greiner. There it is. They're opening up the playbook. Downfield shot. He's got it. What a catch. Unbelievable play for Atlantic. He's going to be marked down inside the 15. What did I say? Will they open up the playbook? Well, Max Greiner does right there, and he does what he does. Big gain for Atlantic, and they're actually inside the 10.
He did a beautiful job also keeping his feet in bounds with plenty of space to go. Atlantic now is threatening early on.
That ball was up there for a while. Refs gonna blow the whistle there. And it seems like they're going to have a substitution here. What a play, though. I mean, it looks like you had Atlantic on the ropes there. It was third down. It's just a big play. I mean, that has to be so deflating for momentum. You're starting to get it back, and then just that.
Yeah, big third down
Huge
conversion.
game. First and goal coming for Atlantic here. They're going to send Kelly in motion. Will they give it him? Greger calls his name again, looking for the end zone. He's in for the touchdown. There's a flag on the field. If it stands, Max Greiner will have the touchdown.
The flag looked to be after the play, so let's see what the refs call.
It did. It could be on celebration here. We'll see what the call is. What a drive for Atlantic, though. And the rule on the field is a touchdown.
Personal foul going to be on Atlantic.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, so the touchdown will stand.
To make it 6-0 Atlantic.
6-0 Atlantic. What a statement drive. It didn't take them long to reach the end zone. What a drive. It looks like they're going to move them back here because of the penalty. Late celebration on the sportsmanlike conduct. But that's just the type of team that Spanish River is used to playing. Those teams that can get hot on offense, but they have to do the same thing. I mean, you got a lot of weapons. You got Jaden Elder, Derek Goldborn. You got a lot of players, too. And a whistle. That kick is going to be missed way wide right.
Yeah, this is going to be a long, long kick for Atlantic. Not, a distance you normally see in high school football.
Very long kick. It's going to be about 42 yards.
But that's what Atlantic did to themselves by celebrating. And who knows what a point could do later in the game if they were to miss this extra point.
So it looks like they're going to move up 5 because of a neutral zone infraction on the Sharks.
That's terrible.
So the kick gets even shorter now. And this is even longer than a NFL extra point. I mean, typically NFL extra point is from the 15-yard line. Very long kick here.
Should be a lot more manageable, though.
And they're actually bringing out the offense to go for 2 here.
So they probably saw that kick
so
and they were
Max
like,
Greiner and the Atlantic offense will come back out. Very high snap again. He's going to throw outside. Downfield. It is over his head. Little razzle dazzle. And Javari Bradley overthrows his intended receiver. Boy, that would have been crazy if he hit that.
That was great defense by the Sharks secondary. Atlantic tried to get a little too cute there, but it kind of makes sense after they saw that kick. They were like, yeah, I don't think it's going to go in. So they try to get a little cute on the 2-point conversion. No good. Spanish River only will be down 6.
Yeah, you know what? I don't really blame him there. I mean, that's not really a look of confidence. Your kicker's not confident. Don't send him out there. Honestly, that was a great play call. He found himself behind the defense just a little too much on that football. Or they would have had 2 there. So what an opening drive for Atlantic. Spanish River's going to try and answer here. They have Tyrell Gammix back deep for River, as well as Darian Darby. So they have Darby and Gammix back deep.
The cheerleaders trying to get the Spanish River student body going as we wait for the kickoff.
This is what happened, though. The game against Western, the playoff game that I'm referring to, Western also scored on their first drive. So they have fought adversity, at least last year. Can they do it again? It's a little squib kick in the air that is going to be received and a whistle. I don't think it went 10 yards.
So we can already tell here that the kicking game and the special teams for Atlantic might be a little questionable. We'll see what happens here, but we kind of saw a similar thing way back last year when Spanish River took on Boca High, and that really costed Boca down the stretch.
Yes, that is for sure. They're not going to win the game based on special teams. And they're actually going to have a move back. So even with the squib kick, Spanish River's going to have elite field position here. And I'm honestly surprised that Gamage and Darby aren't lined up farther up after watching that kick and how far back Atlantic is. So they're going to tee it up again. Here we go.
Another attempt from the kicker from Atlantic.
Will they do it again? The answer is yes.
A lot better there.
Although this one will be fielded by Darby. What does Darby have? He's going to make a move. Has some block.
Oh!
Darian Darby, what a return up across midfield. LaSalle was very happy to have him on his side this year, and he's already making an impact on the kickoff.
Yeah, great field position to start for the Sharks. They'll start on the plus side of the 50 as we have an injury.
We'll be right back.
As we welcome you back to the Shark Pit, Hudson, we saw a big injury for the Sharks as we went to break.
Yeah, that could be a big loss. Number 22, Christian Silverman, a strong safety. Spanish River does not have a lot of depth in the DB position. That is a big loss. You cannot be losing your DBs this early.
Yeah, big loss. That was a big get for Spanish River in the off season. Can't afford to lose them this early.
Sending Elgar in motion. They're going to call. Oh, he's going to be taken down. Byron Anderson right behind the line. And Atlantic showing their good run defense early.
Spanish River, they love to run the ball. And if we are not going to be able to run the ball today, it's going to be a long, long day for the Sharks.
Well, that's for sure. Big loss, especially this year, Ja'Cory McCrary transferring back to West Boca. So not a lot of depth in the running back position, but Micah Smalls and Byron Anderson will represent the running back group for Spanish River this year.
What?
Jagan Phillips in the shotgun. He's going to drop back. Phillips under pressure. Oh, my goodness, what a snag by Elder. Makes some moves, and he's going to be just shy of the Chings. What a catch. One-handed by Jagan Elder. He's showing why he is a vital part of this offense early. It's going to be third down and short. What a grab, though, by number 2. The 3-star receiver had a number of offers this offseason. Wow, what a catch. They are going to send Gamage in motion. Phillips in the shotgun. They're going to call Anderson's name again, and the run game is not going to work again, although there are some flags. Could be some movement up front. We'll see what who the foul is on. And talking it over. Here we go. Here's the call. A holding call. Don't know who this is on though. The head crew chief signaled for holding. I can imagine Exxon River it is. They're moving back. Wow, that is. You cannot have mistakes like that. Especially the way Atlantic's offense looked on their first possession. So it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for River, just shy of midfield. Just a little outside of Rowan Russell's range. Anderson is the back. Again, no. Darian Darby is the back. Phillips drops back. Throw it downfield. It is caught by Derek Goldborg. 1st down and more. Derek Goldborg shooting off to the 20-yard line. Derek Goldborg. You thought Jaden Elder was the only weapon on this offense. Meet Derek Goldborg. 1st down for the Sharks. Like a big conversion when you needed it the most. They put Darby back in the backfield again. Goldborn's lined up outside again. They're going to give it to Darby, and Darby shut down again. The run defense for Atlantic looking really sharp tonight.
We're going to see as the game goes on if Spanish River is going to want to throw the ball more. It already looks like the Sharks are going to have more success in the air. Atlantic is known for a strong run defense, and that is showing early.
Well, show for Jagan Phillips is 2 for 2, and both of them for gains over 5. The last one of Derek Goldborn, probably the biggest one thus far for both teams, especially momentum-wise. You cannot give the ball back to a dangerous Atlantic offense. Spanish River can at least get 3 here with a Rowan Russell kick, but that is not what LaSala has in mind. He wants 6. 2nd down and about 7.
Probably need 6 as this game goes on.
Phillips, the QB draw, he's going to fall and go down. A non-contact tackle, and it'll be 3rd down again.
Luckily, he gets up on his feet. You know, non-contact injuries are the most dangerous in football, so I'm glad we see him. He looks pretty good. Nothing too serious on that injury.
That is for sure. It almost looked like it was a mix of giving himself up and slipping.
Yeah.
I think he slipped and then gave himself up. But this run there, you cannot run on this Atlantic defense, so you have to win the game through the air. And that is hard to do every time. I mean, even not only at the high school level, but at the college and NFL level. Phillips dropped back. Big 3rd down. He's guys man against Darby. Fighting for the chase. Makes a move. Darby is going to be very, very close. He's going to get penned on the spot. Do they have him there? No, he's going to be 4th down and maybe 2. And Darby's down. Another injury for the Sharks. This one a very big one too.
Yeah, and as we approach the 4th down, my instinct was that Spanish River.
I think you do here. I don't think 3 weighs a lot of value in this game like it would in others. But Darian Darby, I mean, that's a big screen. The run game isn't working, but the screen game did. A lot of people say that is a past version of a run. And that was a big gain, even though it wasn't for a 1st down. You got about 4th and 2. The run game isn't working. You can't really think about running again because you risk it. You almost got a pass here, so it almost feels like you kind of have to kick the field goal because you don't want to risk running into the brick wall of this Atlantic run defense like Spanish River has been doing all night. 6:41 to go in the 1st quarter. Atlantic up 6-0 on their opening drive. Spanish River driving, although they ran into a 4th and 2. And Darian Darby is still down on the field.
It says comments off, though. That's why I'm confused. And last year, there was just always off. if it on YouTube. Do people think? No idea. Yeah, it's still
And Darren Darby is up, and he looks like he's walking on his own power.
the comment.
Looks like he's going right back to the huddle. So that is a great sign for River. You cannot lose 2 players in the span of about 5 minutes.
I wonder if it doesn't. Like,
You hate to see injuries, especially this early in the season. I mean, you're only 5 minutes into the season,
I can keep. And then if someone just checks
excluding the
against me,
preseason game that they played against Monarch last week. So Spanish River's going to huddle here. LaSalle is going to see if they're going to go for it or not. I do not see Rowan Russell in that huddle. It looks like they're going to call Phillips' name here and go for it. And that is exactly what they are going to do. The offense is going to stay on the field. Doesn't mean they're going for it. They can try and get Atlantic offsides. They can try and bring a timeout here.
Hello.
Phillips is in the shotgun here. Right next to him is Byron Anderson. He's going to switch him out. New formation here. Desir call for the ball. They are going to snap it. Phillips, he's got, no, he dropped it. He dropped it. It would have been a big conversion, but he drops it. It would have been a first down. And Atlantic is going to take over on the turnover on downs.
Costly drop for the Sharks. But here's the thing that we have to look forward to. We have 6 minutes and 36 seconds left in this quarter. Plenty of time to go. But Spanish River's defense is going to have to make some plays if we're going to have a chance in this ballgame.
Well, let me tell you, BG, that was a very good play call by Nick Lasala. That was a perfect executed call. Ran well, just could not make the finish.
Yeah, you're right, Huddy.
That is as good as a look as you're going to get on 4th down against this defense. You cannot make mistakes like that. That is a big turning point in this game.
We'll see now if Atlantic is want to go with the short passes. They love those short passes to number 5, Tyler Kelly, on that first possession, or if they're going to attack that deep ball, which we also saw on that first possession. Spanish River's defense is going to have to make some plays, as we cannot really go down double scores to this tough team.
Atlantic really relies on giving up the short plays and then just punching you in the mouth, keeping you on their toes. High snap again. He's going to hand it off, looking for a big game, and River was ready. It seems like they are selling out to stop the run game, and that is what they do just there.
Okay.
Amori St. Fort has not had his name called yet. The UCF
I appreciate
commit
it.
to run yet. It seems like they might be saving him. And here comes Max Griner.
You know what I gotta say, Hudson? The crowd has really filled in here at Spanish River.
Crowd has almost
probably-
gets River to jump on side.
This is as big of a crowd as I've seen as my time as a Spanish River student.
That is for sure, and you can owe it to the success that Nicholas Sala has had.
There you go.
Griner has his man. He's not going anywhere. 3rd down, up and coming.
You can tell the adjustment was made by the Spanish River defense. They saw that coming. They saw it over and over again on the first possession, and that time they say, no, sir.
Javori Bragley with the reception and then going nowhere. So here we go. 3rd down, a big 3rd down. A must stop for River. Griner's going to roll out. Deep ball downfield. And it is incomplete with no flags.
There you go.
Huge coverage on the play. And Spanish River will get off the field. Triple covered.
Big time stop. Spanish River's offense needed that out of the defense, and they got it. The Sharks offense will go back onto the field with a chance to take the lead as the first quarter starts to wind down.
We know how good this defense can be, and the defense was flexing on the Atlantic offense on that play. So here we go. Back deep to receive is Tyrell Gamage. They call him the Hellcat because of his amazing speed. Can he display it here and take one of the house? Good punt here. Gamage will receive it at about the 45-yard line. Makes a good cut. Here he comes and just about to make field where Spanish River started their first drive of the night. And with 5:12 left in the first quarter, that is well, Jaden Phillips in the offense will take over.
It's going to be great starting field position again from the Sharks, about the same spot they started last time. And we'll see what they can get together. You know, the runs up the middle was not super successful on that first possession, but Spanish River's big advantage they have is this receiving corps. So continue to take advantage of that, and the Sharks will possibly take the lead on this possession.
And you know what, Brett? The defense really shined in that possession. You know, they were ready for that deep ball. They were ready for the run. It is very hard to defend when a team does very well at both, and they were able to do it on that drive. But they must get points on this drive with 5:12.
We'll see what the senior Jaden Phillips can do on this possession.
From midfield, they're getting a motion out to Sear. Phillips on the keeper. Desir has it. Desir making moves, and he's going to pick up a game of about 5. Big game there. And it looks like Spanish River is doing all their work through the air because the run game's not working, but it seems like the pass game is working, BG.
Yeah, I mean, I love that play call. Quick 5 yards every time. You'll get to the end zone eventually. And, yeah, I love that play. I mean, as I mentioned, the receiving core is so good for the Sharks. You might as well take advantage of your strengths.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that is the motto that LaSalle lives by. He will try something until you can stop it. There's the fake again. It's Elder. Incomplete, out of bounds. Was very, very close to getting High School Young League 1. The field judge had a very good angle. He didn't think he got any in. And so it will be third down coming up.
Big, big third down for the Sharks. We'll see what Coach LaSalle and the other coaches can cook up for this third down.
Did they rule it as a catch? The ball seemed to be where Elder caught it. Did they reverse the call? Refs are talking it over. The field judge was very sure that it was incomplete. I mean,
Yeah.
he really waved his arms on that one. He was very enthusiastic.
He was standing right there, about right next to him. I can't imagine they're going to reverse this
I mean,
call.
that is as good as an angle as you can get. And yes, they are going to go to call on the field. He was very, very sure that that was going to be the call on the field. So another third down up and coming, a very quick third down. Will we have back-to-back 3 and outs, or can the Spanish River Sharks persevere here and move the chains? Big play here, come up and coming. Phillips drops back. Here comes the pass rush.
Oh!
Deep dogfield. Elder.
Oh, yeah.
DPI
100%.
is the call. It's
100%.
only 15 yards, but it is going to move the sticks. And the Elder and Phillips connection almost got revived there, but nonetheless, 15 yards moving for River.
I mean, that's what you got to do if you're the Sharks. The Atlantic cornerback knew he was in trouble, had to commit the penalty. Spanish River obviously would have loved if that would have been a touchdown, but we'll take the 15 yards as we move down the field.
And honestly, Brett, the most dangerous thing a DB can see is not a wide open receiver. It is an underthrown ball while one-on-one, because that is absolutely grounds for defensive pass interference. And that is what happens there. 15 yards moving up inside the 30. Spanish River receives a gift. What can they do with it? Phillips in the shotgun. It has been all pass plays thus far.
Oh.
And it looks like they're going to be moving up 5.
Yeah, that looked like an offsides on Atlantic. Atlantic is obviously pointing at the Sharks for a false start, but I think the call will go Spanish River's way.
And the snap count gets Atlantic 5 yards moving up. This drive is panning out to be something special, Brett.
Yeah, that's for sure. We're hoping that we can see the first touchdown out of the Sharks in the 2026 season.
Yes, they are looking to capitalize and possibly take the lead here. Desir goes in motion, goes around Phillips. Handoff inside, and the ball is out. Ball came out.
No. Atlantic
Who
is playing,
has
they have
it?
Spanish River
It's going
ball.
to stay with River.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Wow, my heart just dropped there for a second.
A big break for Atlantic here. They could have pounced on it. They did not. And the ball will stay with River.
Wow, Spanish River.
Wow.
Spanish River gets a huge break there. I mean, that could have been completely demoralizing for the Sharks.
It actually goes down as a gang of 5 there. So
Take-
actually,
Take 5 every time.
a really, really big gang. And that cannot happen. If you're Atlantic, you have to capitalize or at least have them lose yards in that play because that is obviously a big miscue that you just have to capitalize on. And I'm really surprised that this Atlantic defense was not able to capitalize on it. So whose name do they call now? We've seen Elder. We've seen Goldborn in action. Is it going to be one of those two? They send Elder in motion. The 3-star receiver. Will we have one here? Will it be someone else? He's going to send him around. Phillips, the handoff. Looking for a big gain against Darby, and he's going to be short. Another 3rd down up and coming.
You can see some of the players talking right now. They obviously don't like each other. You see Derek Goldborn and one of the Atlantic players, they were getting after it after that play. So we'll see if that escalates throughout the game.
So here we go. 3rd down. No running backs back there. LaSala is going to say, I am throwing the ball. Phillips going to drop back. It is deflected. He had the sear if he can get the ball out. But a big play by Atlantic at the line denies those plans. And it's going to be 4th down again, and it looks like Spanish River is going to stay on the field.
Yeah,
LaSala is
100%.
going to send his team out there again.
Yeah, 100%. 4th down early in the game. Might as well go for it. Last time it did not work out for the Sharks. We'll see if the play call by Coach LaSalle and the other coaches will be better this time, and hopefully a 1st down for Spanish River.
What does LaSala have in store here? 4th down and 3. He has some great pass concepts lined up already. I mean, there's been a lot of open looks. Can Phillips and the offense capitalize? Here he comes. Pass rush. Stepping up. He
Oh.
cannot get it to Goldborn. Taken down in the backfield. Atlantic stands tall once again. Turnover on downs for the 2nd drive in a row.
Great stop once again by Atlantic. They got home with the pressure that affected Phillips, making not a great decision, and Atlantic will now take the ball over.
But the good news is that River is able to move the ball. They're just not able to come through and capitalize. I mean, it's really strange. We've seen River being able to finish a lot of drives last year. That is actually one of their strong suits. Their red zone offense has been one of the better ones that we've seen last year. It is not looking like it's going to be the same this year.
Hopefully our new camera angle will be better for our audience at home, showing less of Jog Road.
Less of jog. I mean, sometimes it's fun to see some cars passing by. You can see some gems over there, Brett. Handoff to Amari St. Four. He is taken down. The UCF commit is going nowhere as they charge him. And it's 2nd down and long up coming for Atlantic.
Big play by John Darion Johnson. He got home. He got there. Big time play by the Sharks and John Darion.
You heard the PA announcer call that one a sack. It must have well been a sack because Omori St. Fort went absolutely nowhere. He was absolutely stuffed there. 2nd down and a lot. Country mile for Max Griner, the Atlantic offense. He's going to take back, drops back. He's got his man. He's got a long way to go. He's not going to go anywhere. Just about the original line of scrimmage. And 3rd down coming again. King River getting another quick 3 and out.
Big time adjustments by the Spanish River defense. I mean, the first drive was not good at all. It was a quick score for Atlantic. But now, all of a sudden, the Sharks defense is feeling a little bit. I hope I'm not jinxing it now as it's a 3rd down. Let's see if Spanish River can get this stop.
And it seemed like this game was going to be an offensive explosion, but now it has really slowed down. There's only like 6 points in about 11 minutes. 3rd down coming up. Whose name will be called for Atlantic here?
As the band is trying to get to Atlantic.
They take a look at deep shots here. It is St. Fort. Going to try to do the dirty work and picking up. He will. But it looks like this one will be coming back. We have a flag in the backfield. A potential holding call here.
That was an interesting play call by Atlantic. It looked like a muffled snap, but I don't think so.
A direct snap,
Yeah.
Brett.
Yeah.
If I have the terminology down
yeah, I
there.
think you do.
Had to go
That's
in the
right.
back for that one, but a direct snap to Amori St. Fort. And it seems like it is going to be coming back. Zachary Stellis being subbed off for River.
If
Big
this
number
if
0.
this is in fact holding, it will be a 3rd and 20 for Atlantic. But is
And
it?
Desir trying to say something.
What'd they end up calling?
I mean, it looks like they're from the original. Oh, here they go. Now they're moving back. Here we go.
There you go. There you
Now here comes the 10 yards. This is going to be a 3rd down at Country Mile. But we're on cue. At Lincoln, every single 3rd down has thrown the deep ball. Will that be the case on this one? It has to be. Has to be the case. Unless St. Fort is going to get his number called again. Kelly on the motion. Griner. Lot of pressure. Downfield. Kelly's open. And he drops it.
Oh, no. for
Tyler
Atlantic.
Kelly had his sights on the end zone. But before he can start running, he had to catch the ball, and he could not. Wow, a big opportunity. Max Griner drops it right in the bucket, and Kelly can't bring it in.
Wow, and Spanish River gets a big time break once again. They had that fumble, and now this. Spanish River needs to take advantage of this because Atlantic is not going to keep making the mistakes. You can tell this crowd over here surrounding us was shocked by that drop. That probably was a touchdown
That was an absolute house call.
by Atlantic. Instead, he
Absolute house
forgot
call.
that he needed to catch it, and we'll see what this punt will be by Atlantic.
Sometimes they tell you, make sure you catch the ball before you start trying to make a move. He forgot that. This is going to go way over the head
Nice
of
punt.
Gamage, and this is going to be inside the 30, to maybe inside the 20 with 47 seconds. So this is going to be the longest field position that Spanish River is going to have to try and find the end zone. It will be very ironic if they can cash in from the
Yeah.
field position they have here after only having to go 50 yards and not being able to.
I mean, maybe it will end up being a better thing. They have more field to work with. That was definitely an impressive punt by Atlantic. I think from what I've observed, they have the same punter and kicker.
That is, yes, that is, I
So,
guess definitely correct.
I would say
have
this
made the
guy, we
observation.
don't know exactly his name because he's not on the roster, but he is definitely better at punting than kicking. That is what we've observed so far.
Well,
right,
you know
Hudson?
what? We've seen an unofficial attempt, and it hasn't looked as good. Maybe he is a punter at heart. I mean,
Maybe.
sometimes people find their fields by accident. And maybe he is just a punter, not a kicker.
Maybe he's just taking on 2 jobs. Maybe as the season gets on,
Yeah.
he'll be better at both.
You never know. Jaden Phillips going to drop back. Downfield, he's got his man. There he is. Jaden Elder, the 3-star. Trying to move the chains. It's going to be very close. Looks like he got maybe 7 or 8. And it's really been the pass game that has broken through for the
Yeah.
Sharks here. And they can get that deep ball connection. My goodness, this is going to be an absolute shootout.
100%. I mean, if you ever see Jaden Elder open, you got to throw it to him. He's
It
going to make
is-
big plays. The 3-star recruit, and he's ready for D1 college next year. That is for sure.
You know what they say? Jaden Elder always makes the defense look like they are elderly. Because he is so fast, makes him look very slow. How was that one, Bijou? Was that good?
That was a good one, Huddy.
Thank you. I was
That was a
honestly
good one.
just came up with that right off the dome there. That is the end of the first quarter. 6-0 Atlantic, but it really feels like that this game is in the hands of the Spanish River Sharks. We'll be right back here on the Shark Center. Welcome back to the Shark Pit. Second quarter of action about to get started. It is a second down up and coming for the Sharks. Everyone up. Everyone is standing up here at the Shark Pit. The energy is absolutely through the roof here. Big atmosphere, sold out. The handoff up the middle. There is Micah Smalls, and the biggest run game of the night belongs to Micah Smalls.
I like that. I like those runs. Was not working in the first quarter. Maybe now that we've switched quarters, it will work a little bit better for the Sharks. Because if we're able to run the ball, it will unlock a new part of this offense.
Yes, they will. The Spanish River Sharks, if they can run the ball, nothing is stopping them because a third down.
You know what I'd like to see? Maybe not this play, but later on, maybe a little jet sweep to Jaden Elder.
Oh, I like
I think that could be a
I think a
big
jet
gainer.
sweep. I think that would be huge. Phillips out of the shotgun, drops back, throws, and it is
Oh.
incomplete. And just like that, it is a 3-and-out. LaSalle will have to think twice about gambling here as Rowan Russell will make his first appearance on the field. And it looks like a punt up and coming.
Yeah, so definitely not a time for Coach LaSalle to go right there. Definitely making the right decision, but Spanish River has been unable to take advantage of the Atlantic mistakes so far. We expected an offensive shootout. Instead, we're seeing a defensive slugfest.
That is, I mean,
And, yeah. it's
Brent,
being
I can't
coached.
lie. When I saw that first Atlantic offensive drive, it looks like this game was going to get away
Yeah.
pretty quickly. It has been the opposite of that. This game has really stayed in the hands of both teams.
Yeah, I mean, we're at the point right now where one play could change this entire game. We'll see, maybe. if
Absolutely.
that happens.
Big rush as Russell's able to get it away. Tyler Kelly going to let it bounce. It will take a Spanish River bounce. And at the 30 is where Max Granger and the Atlantic offense will take over again. Flag down in the field, though. There is some laundry on the field.
I want to give a big shout out though to this student crowd tonight. I mean, this is unlike anything we've ever seen. We'll try maybe to get an Instagram story to highlight this.
Yes,
But
this
is great.
I
for the
mean,
Spanish River
wow.
student
This is
body.
a great turnout that we have here. And all of them are standing, BG. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, this is great.
You hear stories back up north, is back home for me and you, Brett, about how New Jersey and Maryland does high school football correctly. Everybody goes to games. Everyone's loud. We haven't really seen that for River, but right now, we are witnessing it.
Charlie, can you get a video of the crowd? Like go down. Let me see your video.
So here comes Max Granger and the Atlantic offense. This Spanish River crowd is waiting for something to cheer about. Can the defense give them something to cheer about?
Oh, just like this?
Yeah. And then send it to me.
Here we go.
I also want to give a shout out to everyone in our booth tonight: Charlie Krieger, Scott Bender, and Samuel Vaserman.
Samuel Vaserman. This is a handoff to Tyler Kelly, bouncing off the edge, bouncing off tacklers, and laundry on the field once again. And it stands. It's a gain of about 5.
It's going to be a holding on Atlantic that will send them back 10 yards.
So 10 yards they go. And we will do it again. First down and 20 upcoming.
I mean, consistently holding from Atlantic. These are drive killers, as we see consistently in college football in the NFL. But Spanish River's got to be loving that. If they keep holding, that works with us. We'll keep sending them back.
Yes.
Take advantage of hopefully the field position, and
I mean,
hopefully we can get a score.
we have seen penalties play a vital role in this game.
Yeah.
No matter how you put it. Granger to Kelly again. He is taken down. Big tackle there. Second down and about 18 to go.
Spanish River could not guard that play on the first possession, but since then, it has been a complete change of direction. I'd say the pass rush has definitely been able to put more pressure as this game's gone on, which has been a beautiful thing for Spanish River.
Max Granger, second down and a full start. They're going to go back even more. Wow. And this is huge because we know how bad the punter is for Atlantic. If they could stop him right here, they are going to get the ball in at least plus 40 territory. My goodness. Absolute drive killers here.
What is it going to be, a 2nd and 23 now?
2nd and 23. It can even be more than that. We don't know. Max Granger in the shotgun. High snap again. Here he is. Amore St. Fort going nowhere. It's 3rd down and forever. 3rd down and about maybe 20. My goodness.
You got to get the stop here. It is completely unacceptable.
It is
If you let them,
inexcusable if you cannot get a stop here. I mean,
you let them
it
get the
really
first
is
down.
inexcusable.
It could be a game changer if they get this first down. I got to tell you that.
This crowd will erupt if they get a stop here with 9:45.
Score up.
Granger the snap. He is taken down. He is dropped. Wow. Big sack. Jason Mock, who, by the way, holds a school record. Wait a second. There's a flag on the field.
Let's hope Spanish River did not hurt themselves on a play that they.
Holds a school record for deadlifts, by the way. He accomplished that this offseason a couple weeks ago. And they're going to talk it over.
We have Mr. and Mrs. Spanish River leading the crowd right now. We'll see where this goes, but all the SGA.
Oh, no, they're
front.
moving up.
Uh-oh.
They are moving up.
Is it going to be an automatic first down for Atlantic is the question.
Doesn't look like it. What was the call? Was it offsides? Because, I mean, that could have been 5 yards. I mean, we don't know. We're really in the dark here.
Yeah, we have no idea.
Here we go. Max Granger. 3rd down. It's more manageable. Safe for the carry. Bouncing off tackles, and he's officially taken down. And it is officially a 3 and out right there.
Amazing,
4th down.
amazing defense there.
So it's not as long as you would hope, but to get the offense off the field is big. Only 1 touchdown and then just straight 3 and outs. I mean, the Atlantic has not gotten a first down since the first drive. Think about that.
Yeah, I mean, it has not been a shootout yet. Well, we expected that. Obviously not.
Hey, hold that thought. Gringer's staying out there. Atlantic's going for it. Can River get a stop here? Oh, my goodness. 4th down and long. They do snap it. Oh, no, they're going to kick it.
Wow.
Here comes Gimmicks. He's going to get it. He's taken down, but at the 45-yard line. Wow, I mean, we've seen that. Tom Brady has actually done that. Tom Brady has done that against the Buffalo Bills. I don't recall when. I have seen a clip of him doing that, and they pull it out right there.
I mean, that was definitely a choice by Atlantic, but you know what? It did not work out that well. I mean, I'm sorry. It worked out pretty fine for Atlantic. Spanish River will start at the 45-yard line, probably about the same punt if they would have got from their normal punter. But here comes the Shark offense again. Nothing too explosive to date. We'll see if Spanish River can maybe get on the board this possession as we have a little bit more than 8 minutes left in the half.
Well, if I'm being honest, there's been a big absence of Elder. We have seen 1 downfield shot. It hasn't been connecting. It was defensive pass interference. Can we see it again? Can we get a Jaden Elder play here? Phillips, the handoff. Anderson, big gain here. And he's going to get about 6. 2nd down and about 4 upcoming.
You know, that's probably as big of a run as we've seen to date for the Sharks offense. It's definitely not been a game of runners. We do not see any Derrick Henry type runs tonight, but we'll see how this approaches.
Gimmicks back in the backfield. They have 2 running backs lined up. Elder on the motion. They are going to call his name, and he's going nowhere. Byron Anderson on the carry again. And Desir is coming in. They're going to sub out Zachary Stellis.
I'm going to tell you, number 21 for Atlantic was feeling himself after that play. We do not have his name either. But, you know, he was jumping up. He was excited after he made a big time tackle.
How could you not be? I mean, that's a big play. And we want Owen Shanks coming out from the Shark Pit faithful. Don't know who Owen is, though.
See if we can figure this out, who Owen is.
We'll get back to you on that after this big third down. Spanish River at risk of going 3 and out again. This is Anderson, a long way to go. Can he make a move? He is not. He's going to be about 3 yards short. What will LaSalle do? I mean, you're in the kind of range. Can't kick a field goal.
I think you got to punt it.
I don't know, and they are going to punt it.
The defense is playing well. You might as well. I mean, you got to keep leaning on them, but that's what it's got to be tonight. That's what it is. Both teams' defense are playing well, so still a one-score game.
2 straight drives ending in punts.
And I'm going to give you an update. I still don't see an Owen on the roster.
There's no Owen.
I don't see an Owen on either roster.
So who is the Owen
for
that they
Spanish
want?
River or Atlantic? I don't know.
There's a timeout called by Spanish River, so we'll be right back with Swix 25.
Ladies and gentlemen, time for
Kelly with
As we welcome you
punt.
back.
flag on the play.
And like I said, you could see some gems on that jog road right there. Dodge Hellcat out there. Not Tyrell Gimmicks, but an actual Hellcat.
We'll see what the penalty is on Atlantic right here. I'm assuming it's on Atlantic. It looked like a nice little shove as Atlantic was attempting to return the punt.
Yup. I mean, the penalties, it has been so big. I mean, I don't understand. There has been a lot of laundry on the field. 6:17 on the clock. It has killed. It has absolutely killed the last drive for Atlantic. Almost set on free, though, with a false start.
Shout out to everyone that's watching tonight. We have a big viewership for our first game between Atlantic and Spanish River, as the Spanish River Sports Broadcasting Club only continues to grow.
Look out for Cold Blush. Another high snap. Griner can't handle it. Here he comes up the field. And a big tackle right there. Kai Sean Berg with a big tackle there. Very hyped up after that one. Second down. How about the defense, though? How about it?
I mean, a complete turnaround from that first possession. They look absolutely great. That was not what we were hearing. We were hearing the opposite as this game was approaching. We heard the defense had some struggles. The offense would be unbelievable, but not exactly what we've seen so far tonight.
And a very short gain there. It's going to be third down coming up
I think
for Atlantic.
that was a big-time hit by Cameron Gillian. He's the junior. Big-time tackle to manage the gain for Atlantic. It will be a big third down.
Cam Gillian. Third down. Kendrick Pierre in the backfield. It's not St. Fort.
What?
Griner.
No.
Under pressure. Downfield. He doesn't know it. He did not see the ball.
A great defensive
Javari
play.
Bradley not on the same page with Griner, and it's 4th down. Wow. The miscues through the air once again.
No, but I agree with you. It's fine. No news. I don't see it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, I
it's
told you to
fourth
post.
down. And can we get another special shark shout out?
Here we go,
to
4th
Number
down.
7.
Next.
Will they pull the punt again? And it looks like they will because Spanish River
Send me and I'll
is
ask Raph
lined
about
up with Tyrell Gamix back there.
it. Yeah, just send me the next one. I'll do it. It's fine. It's easy.
So Tyrell Gamix back to receive. Will Atlantic pull something tricky here because their quarterback, Max Griner, is lined up at punter here. And he does kick it.
He can punt it pretty well for a quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, he's better than number 2, that's for sure. Maybe he could kick it better than number 2, too.
We don't talk bad about any players except maybe number 2 from Huddy.
I don't know. Number 2 did not impress me at all.
Hey, if number 2's family's watching, or if he watches this game, we love you, number 2 from Atlantic.
Yeah. We'll be right back.
All right.
Here we go. First down
we
and
go.
10. Phillips under center for the first time tonight. Play action.
Oh,
Doug
no.
Field, he can't find Desir.
Whoa, whoa. Caught a break there. Big time pressure from Atlantic. Phillips had no time. We are lucky, Spanish River, that was not picked off. He kind of threw it into no man's land.
Well, there was a very
Not
tight
great,
window
not great.
that he had to fit that into. Obviously, did not fit it into that window. They get second down and 10. So he is going to go under center again. So LaSala sees something. And no, he's not actually. So one and done thing on the under center. So shotgun here, second down and 10. Elder comes in motion. Will they call his name? He keeps it, and they do. Elder keeps it in his fingertips, looking for a gain. He's not going anywhere. He is absolutely taken down. Aiden Allen.
Looks like he lost about 2 yards, 3 yards on that play.
Big stop there, and it's third down again. Seeing a big common thing of the third and outs. Who will break through? Can River do it here? Here we go. Third down. And I think he lost a yard there. So third down about 11. Big play, though, nonetheless.
Let's see, you know, the Sharks have been put in these tough situations time and time again.
$50 after this game. Every single person here goes 60 handles. I'm being so serious, including me.
Phillips drops back, big third down, pass rush, downfield, Elder! He's held, and he's not going to get a call. How do you not call that?
I think the reason why the refs did not call it, he was not in a good enough position where that was a catchable ball. I'm not saying that I agree with that, but I'm guessing that's what the referees were thinking.
Oh, man.
And the white and green team is going to get the ball back, Atlantic High.
ATL getting the ball back. I mean, he turned on the after boosters there. He absolutely smoked them both. after losing the race. And then he got kind of held. I don't know. You can make a case for both sides. You would like to see the call, though. Russell. Oh, punt almost blocked. It is going to be received by Kelly. And he's going to have a return of about 8.
You know, as it looks right now for Spanish River, for something to get going, it's going to have to be a big play, something to really go wrong for Atlantic. As Spanish River just looks very static. They look slow on offense so far. They need just something to go right, something to go their way. They got the crowd on the side. They got the band. Come on. Here we go, Sharks. Let's
I mean, but
get something going.
you have to say Atlantic must feel the same way, too. They haven't been able to get anything going
Yeah.
since about 9 minutes in the first quarter. They haven't had a first down since 9 minutes in the first quarter. Think about that. That must be very frustrating for Max Griner. He's going to drop back. And, of course, right on cue, he finds Bragley. He is not going to pick up a first down, though, as they're going to stop him short. Javari Bragley with his first reception of the game.
Second down, Atlantic.
So second down upcoming, but they have a very short way to go. Second down. Bragley. He's got it. Is he short? What will they say? Oh, he wanted to pull it out.
What?
Bragley's looking for the first down. The ref was looking to pull out the flag. He did not. He hesitated.
No problem.
And it's going to depend on the spot. Backing up. I don't think they're going to give it to him. I really don't think they are. And they do not. They do not give it to him. And the whistle. In comes Tyrell Gamage. And now they're actually going to measure it here. So a lost start in the NFL, but here comes a chain gang. They still have it in high school.
The chain game.
Oh, he is way there. I mean, that is the most first down I've ever seen. I don't even think the ball was even touching the chain. That was the most first down I've ever seen in my life. How was that even a question? My goodness. What a generous spot right there. I mean, it did not look like they had it. And so that is how Atlantic will pick up the first down since 9 minutes in the first quarter. Wow, I mean, very, very odd way to pick it up, but it is a way. Javari Bragley's had his name called twice. He is responsible for all the yards in this drive, and especially the first down.
Still
They're gonna-
6-0 though. Plenty of game to be played.
Kelly in motion. Griner steps back. Big pass rush. Can he get away? He throws away. And somehow
Wow.
he's going to find Javari Bragley for the third time this drive. 3 plays. 3 times he completes against Javari Bragley. He is an absolute animal this drive.
I mean, that was a nice play. I mean, nothing more really to say. Spanish River pressure got home, but it just wasn't good enough. But it's still going to be second down. They did not convert the first down there. As Mr. and Mrs. Spanish River are trying to get the crowd going to get
Griner,
our Sharks.
second
going.
down. And it is caught. And move the 6. It's not Javari Bragley, but it will move the 6. So Atlantic has found something here. They haven't had a first down since the first quarter. That has changed. And now they have 2 first downs on this drive. Looking to hit pay dirt. Can Spanish River say something about it as we approach the 2-minute warning? And
He's going in the field during the halftime up there. I know, but I told him to send it to me because
I would just, maybe let him know it happened.
it looks like
okay.
this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Oh, what a move! House call here!
Oh no!
Breaking free inside the 5!
No.
Wow, what a breakthrough there for ATL!
That would be Kendrick Hughes Jr. with the big time run.
What an absolute run there. Just rambling on. What a run. And with a minute 40, Atlantic is threatening again. And don't forget, though, Spanish River can stop them and the time runs out. Spanish River has kicked the ball off in the first half, so you know what that means? They will receive the second half kickoff. So with a minute 40, Atlantic trying to cash in.
100%.
It looks like it is a 2-minute warning. We will be right back. Atlantic, first down and goal after the big run at the 5-yard line. So State Fort, the UCF commit, lines up. He has not been as vital as a role as I thought he would be. Griner calls his name, and he's going down. He had a big lane that closed very quickly. And it'll be second down and goal.
I don't know. The next game 100% will be turned off. I don't know why. I think with the new computer, we forgot.
Defense chance ring here in the Shark Pit. The students want to stop. Will they get it? Griner drops back.
Whoa.
And a little shove,
There
and he
you go.
gets the call.
There you go.
They're going
There you
back
go.
15. And we'll move them just outside of the red zone. And with a minute 5, I mean, their field goal unit has not been good.
No,
Can they even
no,
kick a field goal
definitely
here,
not.
BG? What do you think?
I don't think so.
I don't think
I
3
think
is an
that guy
option
is.
here.
I think number 2 is more of a punter, in my opinion, not
Well-
a kicker. But maybe we'll see their quarterback take the kick.
Yeah,
I think there's really a chance we see the quarterback take the kick.
just to flex my bone logs a little bit.
What?
We have seen it happen.
Yeah, better than number 2.
Doug
we'll see.
Flugie, we've seen a drop kick. He's a quarterback.
Once again,
kick.
number
Just
2.
flexing my bone logs here.
Number 2.
He
We
has
love
kicked
you.
it. We have seen some punts. And how coincidental that both of those plays have come from the Patriots. We said the punt from Tom Brady and the drop kick from Doug Flugie. Both from the Patriots, by the way. Little fun fact there.
We'll see now. This is the time. We got a minute to go in the half. Big time stop needing to be made by Spanish River. We'll see if the star, Zachary Stellis, can make a play here. We haven't really called his name a lot so far. Could this be the time where he shines?
No, we have not. And
As,
you know
the
the
half
reason why
winds
that is,
down.
BG? They have actually been double teaming him down in the
Right,
trenches.
Right. I mean, that's what happens when, you have a big time reputation. We're kind of seeing the same thing with Jaden Elder,
Mhm.
right? He's getting double teamed also. So, see if the Spanish River coaches adjust. We have halftime coming up. We'll see if they want to tweak some things as we'll have the final 24 on the other side of the half.
Yes, they said you are.
Minute left. Minute to go. Right, Huddy?
Yeah. Nearly 05 to go. Smash River will receive the second half kickoff. So after the 15-yard pass interference on Javori Bradley, who was actually being a vital role of this drive for Atlantic, Max Gringer second and a long ways to go. Second and goal from outside the red zone. You don't see that too often. Gringer drops back. Pass rush. Can they get to him? He's
No.
looking. He's trying to make a run, and he does. He'll pick up about 3. But they almost got home there. I don't know how they didn't. John Darian Johnson was right there, step for step, and couldn't get home.
I mean, the QB from Atlantic, that's a nice play. He was in big trouble there. He got a little bit of a Lamar Jackson-esque play to get out of that trouble there, because that would have taken them way out of field goal position. So that was huge for Atlantic. I mean, that would have been big time for Spanish River, as we now have less than a minute to go.
The big thing for ATL is that does stop the clock. So the clock rests at 56. Gringer drops back, looking to throw. Another QB draw, and there he goes.
Hey!
Zach Stellis in there. Give him credit for the sack there. And whoa. And there's some fighting here. A big flop. Zach Stellis actually flops there. There's 42 seconds.
Maybe
so
the
they can
refs
stop
bought
the
it.
clock.
The refs bought it. Will take Atlantic way out of field goal
It's
position.
fourth down. We got personal foul. Hang on at ATL. Wow. So it seems like they moved down another 15 for the personal foul.
I mean, with the amount of penalties they have today, it's like they're going to be walking back to Atlantic with all of these penalties. I mean, if you think about it, this way down is the way down to Atlantic. So, they're going to be, keep going down to Atlantic with all these penalties. They definitely have way more penalties than Spanish River.
Oh,
thus
that is for
far.
sure. I mean, I think penalties, especially those types of penalties, are a big reflection on the coaching staff. You always talk about discipline. When you bring in the new guy, how disciplined is the team? Are they going off sides? Are they fighting? Are they doing that situation they could just walk away and not make a big deal? Well, it seems like Atlantic is not doing that. It seems like they are trying to get scrappy, trying to get dirty, trying to provoke River to maybe fight back and get a call on them. But LaSala has done a great job with this unit in being able to discipline this team so that they are not doing that and able to walk away.
Huddy, I just watched from our producer, Scott Bender, just showed me the replay of that. And I will suggest our audience at halftime to go back and watch this play by Zachary Stellis. I mean, I hate to say it, but it really was a flop. It was pretty funny if you watch it. Right now we have the end of the half, but at halftime, I would go ahead and watch that play. It will definitely make some laugh. I think we might have to post that on the Instagram.
I think we do. Well, someone has
Maybe not.
Someone has been watching some Shea Gilgeous-Alexander film on how to flop.
I mean, hey, he's the future of the NBA.
He did pull it off pretty well there, so.
The refs bought him.
The refs
That's all
did,
that matters.
just
for
like
River.
SGA. Just like him. Fourth down and look. Is it crazy to say that this is fourth down and goal? I mean, I've never seen this. You've never seen fourth down and goal outside of the 10-yard line.
But you know what? I'm
35.
not surprised. I'm not surprised with the amount of penalties, the great defense played so far. Are they gonna go for it?
No shot.
Are they gonna punt
Fourth
it?
down
They're
goal
gonna-
for 42 seconds.
Why not? I
Grinder,
guess.
he's under pressure. Johnson can't get him. Who can get him? He's going to just throw this thing down the field and pray, and it's picked.
Oh,
Why? It is picked, but you don't want that because it was fourth down. You would get the ball at the 35-yard line with 32 seconds.
Yeah, wow, he's going to be down about the 1 or 2.
And he even took out of the end zone.
Yes, it's great to get the interception. It's great to pad the
Oh,
stats.
no.
But, you could have possibly had a chance for 3 there. Now you got to escape, a safety.
You got to knock that ball down.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Big mistake, and now you kind of think, do they just kneel it out here?
I mean, do you have enough room to do that is the
Wow.
question also.
That is true. I mean, little QB sneak, little tush push action.
I mean, it looks like he's at about the 2.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, at least take a touchback. At the least you could do is take a touchback there.
Yeah,
My
wow.
goodness.
I mean, he
Huge
probably saw
mistake.
a lot of grass ahead of him, but he did get stripped up. I mean, but, that's just really unfortunate for Spanish River.
Wow. I mean, when you see that, you just knock that thing down there. You do not do that. Wow, big mistake. So it really can cost some points here. And it looks like Phillips is going to go on their center. Knee it.
There's gonna be a penalty.
Oh no, we have a false start, so they're gonna go back even more.
Oh no.
Half the distance to the goal. With 32.
Disaster.
I think you just have to kneel it out. I mean, really, just need this thing out.
I
There's
mean,
no
now,
reason.
but this is going to be half the distance to the goal. I'm not sure how much space they're going to have. I mean, this is going to be something that I would expect Coach Lasala to be extremely upset with at halftime. This
Yeah.
is some undisciplined.
Listen, any chance you can
Spencer.
get at points, take it. There's only been 6 points. Any point in this game could be the turning point in the game. Any points. Think about that. That is a lot. I mean, 6. And it's only been the first drive. We haven't seen any movement of offense since the first drive of this game.
They're going to run it.
Handoff. Can he get out of the end zone? He does a lot more. And we have some
Oh.
maybe holding penalties. So this
Let's
probably,
hope. I mean, it looks like it's a hold. Let's hope that hold was not in the end zone.
this
I
can have
mean,
a
that
hard
could
time
really-
standing.
It's going to be holding, yeah.
And, oh, Miss Brewer wants to give us a good shot of the sunset right there. Sam, can we get a shot of the sunset there?
Yeah, there you go.
Ah, there we go. Thank you. So the sunset shining here.
Nice
And the
little
short pick-
sunset.
little beautiful sunset. Not quite senior sunrise, but it is something. So with 26 seconds, Spanish River gonna huddle up here after the holding penalty. I'd imagine they literally just kneel this one out. I
Well,
mean,
so it looked like this possession started on the 2, then went to the 1, and now I think we might be on the half-yard line.
I don't think you can go any
I-
back.
You know, there's still 26 seconds to go. You know, Atlantic has probably got to be looking at this opportunity for a possible 2 points.
And they stick it forward, and that
There you
should
go.
be it. That should be the half.
Let's see if
19
there's
seconds.
any timeouts or anything.
And oh, we do have a timeout.
Timeout.
Atlantic thinks they can get some points. I don't think so. I mean, we're gonna try to get 3. Their kicker is awful. I don't know
I think
where
what
they think these
I
points are gonna
think,
come
you know,
from.
at the end of the day, it is high school football, and you know, things could go wrong. I think Atlantic sees that Spanish River is basically on their goal line. One mistake, if they keep letting the plays go, a punt could go terribly. You know, shout out to our 36 viewers tonight. That is great. We want more and more. But thank you for everyone watching tonight. We want to give a shout out to a lot of people, but most importantly, our club sponsor, Mrs. Brewer. We have our chat open, so if you would like to give some love to Mrs. Brewer, we would love that.
Yep. And now the offense is back out. But they do have some room. Maybe
Yeah.
a downfield shot, but that's about it. I mean, it's 16 seconds. What are you hoping for here?
I mean, if you're in Spanish River situation, just to run the ball, get out of this half. If you are in Atlantic's situation, you want something to go terribly wrong for the Sharks.
That is for sure. Phillips. The handoff. Up the middle. And it'll be 4th down with 10 seconds. And Spanish River is going to head to the locker room.
That's gonna
Atlantic
be
will
it.
head to the locker room. That is going to be halftime. 6-0. The score going into the half. You are watching Spanish River football on Shark Center.
Let's go. Come on. And we are back for the second half. Harrison.
What?
The camera is not working.
Oh, now we are back here in the Shark Pit. So, Brett, this has really been a tale of the defense.
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
right after the first offensive drive for Atlantic, there has been nothing but straight stops.
Yeah, I mean, not what we expected, as we've mentioned. I mean, a defensive battle so far. I mean, Atlantic's defense has been lights out. Spanish River's defense has been really great, except that first drive, but they have recovered. Now we'll see number 2 kick it off.
Oh, what a kick! Oh, my goodness. Oh, it won't count, though.
It's going to
but
be
wow.
an illegal kick.
The kick of his life. Oh, my goodness. Where was he hiding that?
It is going to be an illegal kick, I believe. I'm not sure if I've seen that called
Brett,
very often.
Can you explain to me what an illegal kick is?
All right, so according to my definition of an illegal kick, it is when you kick the ball off in an illegal fashion or an illegal way or in an illegal position. And obviously, number 2 for Atlantic broke the rules there.
What rule? What
I'm
was the-
guessing he either did an unjust run-up, or maybe he did not kick the ball on the stand. Something in that fashion. Maybe at some point we'll figure it out. And whoa.
Oh, shoot. There it is again. Oh, it's up in the air. He's got it. Oh, there he goes. Breaking free. Big hit. Big hit. Oh, my goodness. Absolutely rocked Lewis Hill. Wow.
I mean,
He took that like a champ, though.
that is a play that you just don't see often. I mean, I would say that's sort of like an onside kick. In a way, maybe they were trying to do that.
I don't think it went 10 yards,
And then,
though.
yeah, well then Lewis Hill catches the ball, he recovers it, but then absolutely gets destroyed on that hit. And now there's a flag on the play.
So, I mean, is it...
Whoa.
Is it because the kick didn't go 10 yards? I mean,
Has to
number
be.
2 had the kick of his life and then went back to his normal antics.
We love you, number 2. Maybe by the end of the night we'll figure out his name.
I hope we go. You know what? Maybe we can get an interview with number 2. Maybe if we
Well,
could dream.
I'm not sure it works that way, but maybe because we love number 2 so much.
Oh man, number 2. It's just all love. It's all
Probably
love.
a beast.
It's all love.
All love. All love from Spanish River.
Well, speaking of number 2, the number 2 in Spanish River is not a kicker, but he is 3-star Jaden Elder, the wide receiver. He has been a problem in previous games. He's not been a problem tonight. How has Atlantic been able to contain him, Brett?
I mean, Atlantic just, they watched film. They knew what they were getting themselves into when guarding Jaden Elder. I mean, he is definitely a difference maker, and they have consistently doubled him, not let him, do wraparounds or short passes, short screens. He's been contained all game. I look for Spanish River now to attack with their other weapons. One that sticks out to me is senior number 7, Derek Goulburn. I mean, he is a stud in his own right. Also has been getting a lot of offers from, I believe, the Division 1 level.
That is true, yes.
I
think Army commit.
We have other weapons. We did lose Lewis from last year, but we definitely regained tools for this season. And, Elder, if he's going to be contained, that means that somebody might be open. So, just saying that.
That is. I mean, Goldborn had that big catch on the first drive, and that was about it that we saw of him. It has been really it that we've seen of all the receivers for River. I mean, how bad the run game has been. It is amazing how much LaSala has stuck to it. And
I would like to acknowledge something. So, what we believe the refs are talking about, in case some of you at home are concerned or just wanting to know, we believe is about that kick. That was an illegal kick. Obviously, that might be incorrect. Hudson, what do you think about what these refs are talking about right now?
well, first of all, I've never heard of the call illegal kick. In my 17 years of watching football. I've never seen or even have heard of that.
Well, the more you know. The
Yeah.
more you know. I mean, I would
Um,
love to maybe talk to Lasala, after the game or at some point this week and, ask him what happened here with this kicking situation.
Yeah, I mean, this is taking a long time. I mean, it really is, and there's no way around. It's taking a long time, but it seems like
Everyone's confused. I mean,
ref is making a call here, and penalties seem to have been declined.
I guess so.
Are they? They're making him re-kick it. They're
mean,
kicking again.
Wow, so this is going to be attempt number 3. Is this going to be a new kicker?
Oh my God, is number 2 back in? Oh, they got the quarterback.
The quarterback. I did say this earlier.
Wow.
If you remember, I said that the quarterback should be kicking field goals, and it looks like we are going to see that the quarterback number
Max
17,
Grimer.
Max Grimer, is going to take the kickoff.
No way.
I mean, this is kind of like Shohei Ohtani. In football, we got a kicker and a quarterback.
Except not quite as important, but yes,
I mean,
it is
yes.
it is a good reference.
Well,
I
you
do
never
agree.
know.
Oh my God, can
okay.
we are having issues
That was,
trying to
in
get
fact,
to
not
get
Aura.
this game
That was not
underway.
Aura by Atlantic.
There are some issues trying to get this game underway. Here we go, Griner.
Oh,
Oh, it's a little bullet. That is almost like the forearm I hit in golf, the low stinger.
That's big,
Executes
though.
it to perfection.
That's big for
That is
Atlantic.
They have a kicker.
I
They
mean,
have a
yeah, I
kicker.
mean, that was a big change in field position. And if they would have stuck with that original kick, Spanish River would have had that ball probably at the 45-yard line plus, and now they have the ball at about their own 38-yard line.
Yeah.
That is a big difference in this second half for Spanish River. We're going to have to go about, a lot more yards.
We are now officially under the lights here on this Friday night. So now you can officially say it is Friday Night Lights.
Sam,
And what is better
Sam,
than
Sam.
Friday Night Lights for Spanish River? First down and 10 for the Sharks after all that. Wow.
Sorry if we missed some camera shots right there. We had some technical difficulties.
Aiden Phillips, the
Oh,
handoff.
there you go.
And there is a big gain. About 9.
There looks to be an injury on the field. It'll be a player for Atlantic.
And we will be right back. You're watching Friday Night Lights here on Shark Center. And welcome back to the Spanish River football here on Shark Center. We have second down and about 3. Phillips drops back, throws, it gets caught.
There we go.
Pass is caught by Jaden Elder.
That's going to be a first down.
Moves the sticks. First down. Sinks about, I'll give or take the first quarter.
Move those chains.
So a big first down, the 3-star receiver. We have mentioned before we came out of the break of the halftime break that Elder needs to make a big impact. Is that a sign for things to come? High snap. Here's a give. Anderson. And the offense is doing what it does. They are now moving positive yards. Can they beat up this Atlantic defense, Brett?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of flow, which is what we've been missing in that first half. I mean, you know, if they can get consistent plays and nothing to go wrong, you would think that maybe we could get on the board this possession. Here's Phillips.
That is for sure. Here's the toss. Anderson finds a seam, and this
Penalty.
could possibly be going back. Although the flag was thrown about the secondary, so we'll see what this is. And Atlantic teams are clapping. This one is probably
it
coming
looks
back.
like it's on River, and it is. Not sure what the ref called. Maybe an illegal shift. Is that what you saw?
I don't know. The penalty seemed to come from the secondary.
Yeah, which is kind of interesting. Maybe it was an offensive pass interference.
So while we
Something
wait
around that. I don't know. It
Yeah.
doesn't- that penalty, that flag
Oh,
would
here they
not
go.
come from down there if it was an offensive holding.
they're
so we'll
coming back.
see.
You know what? The refs do have a big lack of communication, if I do say so. They don't really know how to communicate what the
Hey,
flags are.
we're only in August, okay? We're only in August. They have some
This-
time to get it together. It's only week 1. Don't worry about it, Hudson.
It's not
They'll be
September
ready.
just yet.
Not September, not October. It's not the playoffs in November. They got time, these guys. Don't you worry.
We'll see. Oh, and another whistle.
You know, just in case you were wondering, if you want to follow along with our club as you are watching right now, be sure to follow our Instagram account, which is sportsbroadcasting.srhs. You should be able to tell with the logo that is in the top right corner. It's the same on the Instagram profile picture. Go follow us. Thank you.
Yes, go follow us indeed. We have a lot of great content here, especially for this game. Phillips from the shotgun drops back, heavy rush, and there he is, Anderson, big move! What a move! But he doesn't get really anything. He just gets back to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be third and about 10. He made a big move for about nothing.
Yeah, I mean, that was nice. It'll be nice in the highlight reels, but unfortunately, there was no one else there to block the Atlantic defenders, as there's about 3 Atlantic players ready to tackle him. This is going to be a big third down. Spanish River has not been able to convert on these big third downs this game so far. Maybe we can get it going, switch it up a little bit, and convert and, you know, hopefully, you know, get some scoring going.
Third down and about 12 here for River. This is a big play. They need something here. Phillips drops back under heavy rush. Walks the throw. He does! Elder is in!
Oh!
He
Yes.
is!
He's in. He's
He
in.
is in! Catch is made! Elder
Wow.
moving the sticks, and the Jaden Elder and Jaden Phillips connection is alive here.
And that is why he is a 3-star football player, wide receiver. What a catch. Move those chains, Spanish River. First down.
Hurry up offense here. Let's once again move. The chains weren't even set. Here comes Anderson up the middle, and he is going to be met by a swarm of Atlantic defenders.
Yeah, Spanish River was trying to catch him off guard a little bit. Oh!
Oh, shoot.
And that's going
And
to be
there
a
it is.
flag.
The flagging River is going to be moving. What did we say? We talked about the discipline. There is no discipline on stage here for Atlantic. Wow.
Wow, great play by number 10 for Spanish River to force that flag. It's going to be,
Samuel Desir.
yes, 15 yards. And that should be another
Sharks
Spanish River.
first down.
Yeah, well, on our sheet, just in case you were wondering, on our sheet, number 10 is blocked off.
It's Samuel Desir BG.
There you go. Huddy's got me, but that's why I couldn't get the
Samuel
name.
Desir. That is the name. Don't wear it out.
And if anyone's watching that wants to join the Sports Broadcasting Club also, we will have a table at Club Rush this week. Table number 7, come visit us. Join the Google Classroom. Come register to be a member. And then you can also be part of the Spanish River Sports Broadcasting Club. Right, Hudson?
Yes, you can. We do need some members. It would be very nice. I sometimes it gets very lonely in this club.
We have plenty of members.
Oh, we do,
We
but
have plenty
it
of
is
members.
the
but
more the merrier. My mom always says the more the merrier. So it would be nice to have some more people.
plenty of members. Lots of people sign up for this game. Yeah, and now Spanish River is threatening now.
15 yards up, but we have seen them in this spot before, Brett.
Yeah, we have.
And they have not been able to cash in with 9 minutes. Can they possibly cash in and potentially take the lead here? It is first down from about the 25-yard line.
Let's see what Phillips can make, convert here, create
In-
something. Let's go. Here we
In
go,
the
Phillips.
shotgun, Smalls the running back. He doesn't want to give it to him, though. Downfield, there is Elder making a big play. Can he get away? First down and more.
Wow.
Jaden Elder, Brett, what do you think?
Wow, Jaden Elder.
Was there any doubt?
No, there wasn't. I mean, Jaden Elder got defended pretty well the first half. Now all of a sudden he's getting open, making some big plays. But Hudson, there is a flag on the play.
There is a flag on the play indeed, and it's going to be very deflating if this is on River.
Yeah, it will. That was a big play by Elder and got the crowd going too. We need the crowd. The crowd has not been able thus far to stand up, go crazy. We want that. We need that tonight at the Shark Pit.
The slant pattern was the one that worked there. They called number 2's name, Jaden Elder, and this one is going to be coming back. It will not stand. But it does show that the connection is working. He has found Elder 2 times, and although this one won't count, but it has been big gains. Maybe it's a sign of what's to come. We do keep saying it, but
I
can
mean,
number
keep-
2 find 6?
Keep looking for these receivers. Keep, with these short passes, and these little slants. It's eventually going to go somewhere. Obviously, that was really unfortunate. That was a flag, but, that's been the story of the game thus far is the amount of flags for both teams. Atlantic has definitely dealt with that as well.
Yes, for sure. I mean, when both teams deal with adversity, it's very hard to come away with the win because it is a dogfight. And that is really what's happening tonight. Micah Small is a running back.
That was a blindside block by number 10, in case you were wondering. with the
Samuel
flag.
Desir. So we actually gave him credit for selling the penalty. Now he does a penalty himself.
And somebody
Full circle
somebody
moment.
asked in the chat about if we were going to broadcast every game or the home games. We will definitely broadcast every home football game and select games of other sports throughout the season. Last year we were able to broadcast the game at Boca, so we're not sure yet if we'll have an opportunity like that for this season. But yeah, that is what our club does.
Yeah, that is for sure. We will be here at every single football game, at least the home. We're going to try to expand away. Last year we were able to successfully do one away game, which is probably the most successful game we've seen.
Yeah, that was when we claimed the district championship from Boca.
That is for sure. First one in about 37 years, if I'm getting
Yeah.
that right.
And now it's time to go back to back.
It is time to go back to back. But first, let's things their ways Atlantic here.
Yeah.
On first down in about 20. Phillips drops back. He's going to look to throw. He's got time. And he has Goldborn. Derek Goldborn moving up the field. And he's inside the 25-yard line. And the Sharks are back on the move.
We definitely like that. Goldborn has not really been able to get going thus far. But, maybe, if he can get going, if Elder can get going, it's going to be a scary rest of the game for these corners from Atlantic.
And this offense can get going. This game can get away from Atlantic. Phillips needs time. He's going to make a run. Jaden Phillips doing it himself. He's going to call his own number.
Beautiful play by Phillips. He saw that
He's-
nothing was there for him. Take themselves, make it a much more manageable third down.
Third down and about 3. But that's what you do. When you see a lane, you take it. Beautiful play by Phillips. And now the Sharks are moving. There's 4 down the field as they have ever been tonight. Best field position. Elder makes the catch inside the 5. And he's in for the touchdown.
Yeah, Jaden Elder. We expected that. We got it. The crowd is going crazy at the Shark Pit.
Jaden Elder, the 3-star receiver. We said they would call his name eventually, and it only took until the third quarter with 7:49 for it to happen. But the slant pattern on third down is what comes true for River, and they have tied the game at 6.
It looks like we have an injury, though, on the field for the Sharks, as Spanish River is ready to kick the extra point and possibly take the lead. Not sure who it is, but it doesn't look good at the moment.
It looks like it can possibly be a big injury, but that is a big turning point in the game, because now Rowan Russell will come out and attempt to take the lead, and you've seen the way that the defense has played. It has been shut down since that first drive. And on the opening drive, when you haven't been able to get any points, to come out like that, make a statement like that, it does wonders for not only the game, but for momentum. BG, talk about how big momentum is in this game.
Yeah, I mean, momentum's huge in any game, but this game especially, it's a low-scoring affair. When you can get something going on offense, it makes the defense doubt themselves a bit, and we'll hope that Spanish River can keep this momentum going. And Huddy, I want to remind you about what happened when Atlantic scored their touchdown all the way back in the first quarter. They celebrated on the on the touchdown play, which sent them back 15 yards, and then they ended up going for the 2-point conversion because they did not trust their kicking game. It was no good. And so if Spanish River is able to take the lead right now, that is why, because they celebrated on that touchdown.
I mean, and it really goes back to the coaching. We said that LaSalle made a big change last year. Last year was the first time the Spanish River has ever hosted a home football playoff game. Last year was the first time they've ever won a home football playoff game. We've never seen a turnaround like this in 1 year. Can we see an even bigger turnaround? And we are already seeing it. The way that this football team plays, the discipline, not celebrating crazy. We've seen undisciplined teams, as a big example tonight, Atlantic celebrating. It's a big reason why this game's not 7-0 or even 8-6. It's a big reason why, and honestly, it has really shown the culture change that LaSalle has done. He has really done a great job in turning a losing program into a great winning program so far.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Last year was only the start for Coach LaSalle with his experience in the National Football League, taking to Spanish River. I mean, we are a legit program.
Absolutely legit. And honestly, Atlantic, Brett, I don't know if you saw, but ESPN West Palm has ranked Atlantic in the top 5 consistently. Spanish River's been ranked 9.
Wow.
Do you think it's time to move up those rankings?
I mean, I think it's still a little early in this game to start calling that. But if Spanish River can finish the job tonight, it will definitely be a conversation. But something really serious right now is that wide receiver Derek Goulburn is the one injured, we believe, for Spanish River. A big-time contributor, as we've mentioned. Hopefully he'll be all right, as everyone in Shark Nation is a little nervous right now.
Everyone is indeed nervous. I mean, this is a big loss if you get him off the field. We've seen him make a big catch. This drive was actually set up the second down. We will be right back, though, here on Shark Center.
End of the night.
We are back in the Shark pit. Player seems to be okay. And now Rowan Russell will attempt to take the lead, which will be just the second lead change of this whole game. And we've been through 2.5 quarters. Jaden Elder, who scored the touchdown, he has the Sharks' first touchdown of 2026. And honestly, no surprise. I mean, if you were betting on this game, you would really call number 2's number. He's going to have the hold. Rowan Russell to kick for the league. Hold is down, kick is up, and it is
Yeah.
good!
Big time kick by Rowan Russell. Now we're on top. Atlantic now is going to have to come from behind.
Sharks league for the first time tonight, and just a second league change of the game. And after everything they've been through, they have come storming back. 7-6, 7:49 to go in the third quarter, and all you can say is wow.
I mean, this has definitely been the game we not expected, but we did expect at the same time. We expected it was going to be a very close game, back and forth. I mean, we thought it was going to be a high-scoring affair. Instead, we get a low-scoring affair. 7-6, though, or as some of the younger kids would say, you know what I'm going to say, 6-7.
I would argue, though, it is 7-6, though, Brett.
I mean, you are right.
I am right. It is fun to say 6-7, though.
Brewer, do you think I should add WSRH as a collaborator to the video of the touchdown or no? Yeah. Because it's like a big play, so I was like, why not? And I'll add the football team.
Rowan Russell gets back underway. What a drive. What a drive. You come out of the locker room after being knocked around and punished by this Atlantic defense and able to punch him in the mouth and be able to hit pay dirt there. Can River keep their good defense up since the first quarter? Back underway here in the Shark Pit. Kick actually goes through the field goal post. What a kick by Rowan Russell. Absolute kinging on him. Wow.
Westbrook is really good. We're probably going to lose, but Westbrook is very good. Just in case you were wondering, if you want to see a better view of that touchdown, one of our sideline reporters, Harrison Shawns, got a great angle of that touchdown. Is now posted on the Sports Broadcasting Instagram, sportsbroadcasting.srhs. You can go watch it, go like the video, go follow the account.
And
Yes.
yeah, it is actually a beautiful angle. I've actually had the chance to watch it. It looks real. It's actually crazy how fast the game moves from down there. You'll never really realize it. And now all of a sudden, the crowd that has been dead really the whole game, how hasn't really had a spark, has found that spark, and now they are alive. Griner the handoff. Here he comes. St. Fort, the UCF commit, is going to have about a 3-yard game.
I mean, unless you want Charlie.
I'll tell you what, I thought he was going to be a big part of this game. I thought I was going to be saying his name a lot. We haven't really. Spanish River's being able to shut him down, and they haven't really used him a lot. They have not really used him a lot as we thought.
Maybe.
And now Javori Bragley is calling for a mismatch here. Extend the searing. We have another player down in the field.
Kind of how to do it. Scott. All right, Charlie, do you want to see what it's like to be a producer?
I mean, I've done it, but yeah.
You've done it? When did you do it? Last year? Yeah. You want to switch for a couple minutes, and then once you're ready to go down, you can go down. So you can do the video. So I know you want to do that. Are you still talking?
Make sure Charlie and Scott know what they're doing so when you guys aren't here next year. Do you do this at camp, Charlie, or?
All right, Hudson. Let's talk maybe some other sports at Spanish River, or other sports as we have some time right now. Let's
What do you got?
let's do maybe not Spanish River sports. Let's do a Super Bowl prediction.
Okay,
right now.
all right. I like this one.
Let's do it. Why not? We got some time. What's your prediction for the Super Bowl this year?
You know what, BG? I'll let you have the honors.
You want me to go first?
I think you should go first here.
Okay, so from the NFC, I'm gonna go with the bold prediction of the Los Angeles Rams.
Okay,
I've got to pick the
mean,
Rams. I mean, it's not that hard. Of a pick, but The Rams, they're just so good. I think they're gonna have a tough competition with Seattle though. Seattle's gonna be very good. I think Chicago also be good. And from the AFC, I'm not biased at all, but I think I'm gonna have to go with the Baltimore Ravens. I think it's the Ravens' year that they, get to the Super Bowl. I think it's Lamar Jackson's time. I'm very hopeful. I'm very excited about this new coaching staff in Baltimore. Jesse Minter. I think the defense will be very good. I think Lamar Jackson will be very good. Probably the team that worries me the most in the AFC is probably Buffalo this season. Maybe Denver. Denver, I think, is gonna be very good as well. But Hudson. Oh, and I think the Ravens are gonna win the Super Bowl. That's
Okay,
my
well, you
prediction.
know what? I'm gonna make my prediction with a question.
Okay.
Let me ask you: if I told you there was a team out there with last year, there was the number one offense last year. Their only problem was that the defense was lacking. But let me tell you that the defense has actually been fixed. The defense is actually better this year. This team has made some key additions, not only in the draft, but from signings. This team feels different. This team has a second-year head coach who has proved himself a very good offensive-minded head coach.
Are you fine with that? Or do you want to bring it back to
Let me ask you, would you think that this team would win the Super Bowl? Because I think so.
Okay.
If you guys don't already know, this team's the Dallas Cowboys. I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl. I'm just saying. Caleb Downs? Von Miller?
It was kind of funny.
Von Miller?
I guess I'll do that
Rashawn
next
Gary?
time. I mean, it was much easier than me bringing it into my car and everything.
Is that not scary? Is it not scary? Kenny Clark? Quentin Williams?
Yeah.
DeMorvion Overshown? Ezaraku? I'm sorry, I'm scared of that defense.
Yeah.
Hand off a flag here.
Oh yeah, probably.
My favorite Cowboys player
Once we
was
put everything back, we'll see how it's gonna be to get that car.
And a good shot there by Scott Bender, saying his favorite Dallas Cowboys player is the retired Leighton Vander Esch. Boy was he great at Boise State, and then even better as a Dallas
I
Cowboy.
wouldn't say he was better as a Cowboy. I think he was probably better as a Bronco.
I don't think so.
Um,
That's a discussion.
Boise
for another
State
day.
Bronco.
That's a conversation for
Oh,
another day.
Charlie was doubting my announcing ability. He thought I was talking about the Denver Broncos. I was not talking about the Denver Broncos.
Boise State.
I was talking about
Boise State
Bronco.
buggy.
I mean, he was a first-round pick, a big-time draft
Bluefield.
pick, but
Here we go. Griner drops back, throws, and Bragley's got it. Bragley holds it in. It will not be enough to move the chains, I don't think. But Javory Bragley, we've called his name a lot. He's been a big part of this game. He's been big, and it will actually move the chains. So Atlantic will pick up the first down there. Big play there.
you definitely do not want this. Spanish River just seized all of the momentum.
Hand off. St. Fort. There he goes. St. Fort finally breaking free. Off of tackles.
Oh,
St.
no.
Fort. A foot race that they will
Wow.
not catch up to. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
50-yard
Oh,
house
wow.
call. Omori St. Fort, the UCF commit, has taken the lead.
I mean, now you know why he is the UCF commit. I mean, what a play. So many missed tackles by the Sharks. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I'm in shock. We haven't seen many big plays tonight, and that was most certainly a big play. I would assume now Atlantic is going to go for the 2-point conversion to take a 7-point lead. I mean, the crowd is stunned, as you would expect, as Atlantic now leads by 5.
I mean, they were not getting him. That looks like a 3-yard gain into a 5-yard gain, and then all of a sudden into a 60 magnificent yards. I mean, just bouncing off tacklers left and right. I may be getting ahead of myself, but BG, that looks like some Derrick Henry.
I mean, yeah, I love Derrick Henry, and that was definitely a Derrick Henry-esque play. I mean, so many missed tackles, too many to even count. And, it puts your team, when you see big plays like that in a low-scoring game, it puts your team in a very weird perspective of how you would like to go for the rest of this game. I'm sure Coach LaSala and his fellow coaches are stunned right now about what just happened. But it's equally as important that they stop this 2-point conversion, because a 5-point game is a lot better than a 7-point game.
It is very different. I mean, the way that you approach the game is so much different between a 5 and a 7-point game.
I mean, just thinking down the lines as my math brain works a little bit. If Atlantic would not get this 2-point conversion, Spanish River to score on another possession, I think the Sharks would then go for a 2-point conversion to take a 3-point lead. But I don't even know if Atlantic would want to kick a field goal. So I'm thinking a little bit too much right now, but, you know,
I
just
mean,
some thoughts with
that
Brett.
actually makes me want to go for it even more. I mean, if you get up by 3, ooh, you're going to force him to score a touchdown. I mean, that was an amazing run by Maury St. Ford that we did not see coming.
100%. I mean, we've heard the buzz about him coming into the week.
It did not. I
And
mean,
up until that point, we didn't really believe it, I would say. But now I would say we fully believe it. I mean, he's going to be a beast in college as well. The UCF Knights are getting a good one.
UCF has got going. Right, like, they haven't used them, and it's been really weird that they haven't used them with all the buzz that we got. But that's an
Yeah.
explosive. I mean, if you get explosive plays like that out of a player, that is a quality player. That is a big player to have on your side.
And it looked just natural for him.
To just get
Yeah.
plays like that, explosive, even the possibility of just knowing that a play could go to the house like that is amazing. Griner on the 2-point conversion. It is dropped by Javori Bradley.
That is
He
big time.
has been intended a lot in this game, and he hasn't really made as big of an impact as he should with all the drops he's had.
You know, obviously that touchdown was a big blow to the crowd. It sucks, but stopping that 2-point conversion was huge. You know, now we're right back in this game. Also, another way to think about it, 2 field goals, we take the lead. So plenty of game left to go, though. We have 6 minutes and 21 seconds left in the third quarter, Hudson. So much time to go.
Well, I just want to say, in the first half, this game has felt rather dull
Yeah.
because of the no offense. And now all of a sudden, VG, we have a ball game
Yeah, back to
here
back.
in the pit.
Back-to-back possessions with a touchdown. Ooh. You know, we're getting some action going. You know, last year when we had home games, when we broadcasted, we didn't really see many games like this. We either saw a blowout for the Spanish River, which we saw most games, or we saw a blowout for their team, which we saw once, I believe, that game against Carrollwood Day. But, you know, we're not really used to this back-and-forth action at the Shark Pit. But it is great. I mean, if teams can keep going back and forth now offensively instead of defensively, it will just make the action even better.
Yes, that is for sure.
Uh-oh, now it's kicking time for Atlantic.
I just felt so much aura. I was down there, and Jay Elder's dad told me to tell Jay Elder to drink more water.
Weird kicking formation here, Brad. I've never seen this. What is going on here?
Everything kicking has amazed me so far in this
And they
game.
break out. I mean, Max Kreiner, he's done it all. Here's the kick. Oh, it's a good one. And it's actually out of bounds. The Spanish River will take over at their own 40-yard line when we come back.
We have 425 followers now. Because they're good anyways.
Can you tell them to shut up? Please?
Like that real.
So here we go. Spanish River after the Amari St. Fort 60-yard house call are now getting moved back because what is a kickoff without a penalty?
I mean, this game we might have seen the most interesting variety of kicks ever. I mean, these kicks, man, have been interesting. I mean, gotta tell you this: if we were broadcasting for Atlantic all season, I can't imagine how many more types of kicks we would see. But we are Spanish River broadcasters, so not
Hand
gonna be a
off to
problem.
Micah Smalls, and that gang is just like his last name. It is very small. If nothing, he can't pick up anything there.
That's a good one. That's
Thank
a good
you.
one. I like that one.
Thank you.
Yeah, the momentum has shifted back to Atlantic. You can definitely tell as the crowd is right next to us. It's going to be big that Spanish River can just get something going. Jaden Elder, closer on our side. We'll see if he can get anything going, beat his defender. Something big needs to come from Jaden Elder.
Well, here we go. Second down and long after the stop. Phillips drops back, climbs the pocket, and Desir drops it again.
You could tell that there was visual frustration from Michael Smalls on that.
Samuel Desir has had a hard time corralling the balls tonight.
Play it is. Third down.
And it is going to be third down and long. I mean, it almost feels like you must convert. You storm all the way back, come out of half as strong as you can be. Then you look up a 60-yard touchdown, and you're back to where you started. I mean, it just has to be so deflating. But if they could score here or potentially pick up the
only
chains
thing we
here.
gained was the point. It was a 6-point game, now it's a 5-point game.
There you go.
Here's
Phillips climbing the pocket. He's going to go wrong. Maybe a holding call. Downfield, and it's dropped. It probably wasn't going to stand anyways.
I'm guessing that is a penalty. Oh, it's to be a chop block on the Sharks. The penalty is declined.
And fourth down.
And fourth down, Atlantic will get the ball back. Tough possession for the Sharks. But, in this slow-moving game, there's plenty of time to go. There's 5 minutes and 28 seconds left in the third quarter, Hudson. So much time left in this ball game.
That's right. There's definitely no absence of time.
No.
My dad always likes to say that there's plenty of football to play.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And there
That's fun.
definitely is plenty of football to play. Shout out to Big B, by the way.
It's a nice punt.
High boom and punt, better than number 2's. Oh, and he touches Atlantic, and it's picked up by Gimmicks. Spanish Rivers football. Unbelievable play. It goes down. And the special teams. It was definitely better than number 2 punt because Spanish Rivers going to take over.
Yeah, that was a high punt. He must have not been able to see the ball. Number 19 for Atlantic. The ball just hits him. Unfortunate break for ATL, but now Spanish River, as I mentioned earlier, they needed something to go wrong for Atlantic. This is the big play that goes wrong, but there is a penalty. It looks like an offsides maybe on Atlantic.
If it's offsides, this is going to be Rivers' ball. What is it? What's the call?
No. Join the club. Join the club. Then you can. Yeah. Why? You're not on the team. Is there other mics? Right there, right there.
Here's the call. Oh, no.
Oh.
It's holding on the shark. Oh, no, they're going to offset.
So it's going to be a
no.
replay. Wow. What?
Wow.
Put it all there. We have right in front of us a bunch of freshmen, I believe, trying to name the players on the team to prove their knowledge of the Spanish River football team. Right, Hudson?
Yes, sir. Wait, Spanish River offense is coming out on the field. What is going on?
I mean, I wish at some point in high school football we get a a mic on one of these referees. I mean, I don't know when that's gonna happen. Let's hope maybe at some point because we're really clueless on what's going
At
on,
least a
man.
walkie-talkie.
It looked like it was an offsetting penalty, but obviously not because our offense on the field, not theirs.
By the way, I want to point out that the ref pointed the other way.
Yeah, so maybe he pointed the wrong way. Also, this looks like better field position than
Oh my!
we originally were gonna get.
Wow.
I mean, I want to apologize everyone at home, but we're just trying our best here to get the communication from the referees.
So Tyler Gamage with the fumble recovery and call him Hellcat. Oh no! It's loose and Atlantic's gonna get it back.
Oh, wow.
Are you kidding me? Wow!
Unfortunate play from the Sharks. Exactly what you don't want to do is what you do. I mean, wow. I just don't know what to say. They got their big break, and then Atlantic got their big break right after it. Now the defense has to go right back on the field after recovering the fumble.
Insane miscue. I mean, can't snap the ball. Couldn't handle it like it was a hot potato. The ball goes on the ground, and Atlantic is able
I mean,
to fall on
it's
it.
not like it's like pouring rain out here or
It's
something.
not.
I mean, if it was like started to just pour, then I would get it. But back-to-back fumbles.
Must
There
have just taking his eyes off of it. It happens to the best of us.
Definitely
let me
some
tell you.
action though in this game now, which is exciting.
So here's Griner. Outside Bradley drops it.
For a second there, I was like, "Oh God, is it another fumble?" Can you imagine?
Oh man.
Could you imagine it was 3 fumbles in a row?
Well, both teams have been fumbling the league, and then you got those 2 plays. So a lot of fumbles in this one, I will say.
I mean, so much time to be left to play. Now 4 minutes and 58 seconds. So when we gave you that time update, I don't know, was that 5 minutes ago? It was only a minute of game time that went off.
A very important minute, though, I will say.
Yeah. That's
Oh, it's overtime! Are you kidding me? What is going on? It went over Griner's head. River couldn't fall on it, but it's a loss of about maybe 15 or 10.
It's a fumbling fiesta out here tonight. Wow. I mean, that's wow.
Are
I
you
mean,
kidding me? I've never seen this.
we don't recover that one, but it's still huge because a big loss by Atlantic. Got to get the stop here and get our offense back on the field. So much time left to go. Here we go.
I've
Sharks.
never seen anything like this. It is 3rd down and maybe a country mile. Griner's going to drop back. Griner's under heavy pressure. Bradley's there, and the pass is picked. It is intercepting. Pass is picked. Xavier Jimenez is right there.
Yeah.
Double
Atlantic.
coverage, and Jimenez was right there to shut it down.
Atlantic put themselves in a tough position after that fumble, and then it's just they just chuck it, hope for a miracle. There was no miracles there by Atlantic. 3 Spanish River defenders ready to get that ball. It's Xavier Jimenez that gets it, and now the offense goes back on the field. We have now seen turnovers on 3 straight possessions. Fumble, interception. Can you believe this, Hudson Freeman?
I cannot. It is a turnover fiesta after having no turnovers. That was almost 4. Remember the Max Griner snap.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, let's hope that ends now with our Sharks getting.
So Griner's thrown 2 picks in this one. One of them shouldn't have happened, and that one is a big one. Maybe it turns momentum. From the 35, the Spanish River Sharks take over.
I mean, this is the time if you want to make a big play. It is now. 2 back-to-back turnovers for Atlantic. That's not going to be the rhythm for Atlantic for the rest of the game. You got to take advantage of it. And let's see what Phillips and the boys could do on this possession.
You absolutely have to take advantage. I mean, you say capitalize. When a team gives you a present like that, you have to open it. You
Yeah.
can't just give it away.
I mean, I got to say, you can definitely tell it's the first game for both teams. I mean, they're getting going. It's the first game. This is what happens. We talked about this with the referees earlier. mistakes are made. It's not technically that sound in the first game. Yeah.
That is for
Double
sure.
thing has like 800 views.
From the 35 in the shotgun, Goldborg in motion. He seems to be okay.
9,000 views they had.
Downfield, and no one is there. It looks like he was looking for Goldborg. Goldborg did have a step on the receiver, but it didn't look like it was a route that Phillips was looking for, and he missed him there. It's going to be 2nd down and 10.
Shout out to all 47 viewers right now. I mean, this is epic. We have a great game going on, you know, and if people can't watch a game, just tell them to follow along on the Instagram as we are providing live updates as well.
That is for sure. 2nd down and 10 coming up. We have a stoppage of play. Brett, can you tell us why the stoppage of play has occurred?
I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe a timeout. You know, tonight I'm not, you know, the referees and us are not having great communication. I think maybe there was a timeout on the field. Maybe the referees are debating something. Probably not a TV timeout, as they do with the NFL and college football. We'll have to see. Coach LaSala right now is talking with the 3 officials. So maybe he'll get something figured out as, you know, the turnover fiesta is continuing.
So, Brett, I just want to let you know, it looks like there's been a penalty. Spanish River has been moved back. Would be nice if we were able to know, though. Somehow.
Yeah, well, I mean, my guess was wrong of a timeout. Yeah, this is hurts for the Sharks. Now we kind of know why LaSala was talking to the officials. He wanted that to get changed, and he does not.
Here we go. Phillips drops back, throwing. Goldborg, it's incomplete, no flag. Beautiful coverage by Atlantic there. Coverage there by Ethan Hook. He is the linebacker, the junior. He has been praised a lot by this Atlantic coaching staff for how good he is. They could drop him back in coverage. They could rush him, and right there, he was step for step with Derek Goldborn.
I mean, yeah, that was lockdown defense. Goldborn tried to make a play. He couldn't. But it is nice that we get to see Goldborn back on the field. He got hurt, we believe, earlier in the game. So it's great to see him back on the field and looks like at full strength.
So Ethan Hook right there. We haven't called his name a lot. He has been listed as an impact player. The linebacker. Bottom of your screen right there. Phillips going to drop back. Big 3rd down. Downfield. Almost intercepted. He was looking for Desir. Ethan Hook was in there.
There's a flag on the play.
And there's
though.
a flag on the play. This can be rough in the passer. It is down in the backfield. There's been no shortage of penalties, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the referees have kind of in a way made the game about them a little bit. You know, there has been a lot of flags. I mean, obviously, both teams are definitely not playing clean, but, you know, a lot of penalties called by the officials, which if this was an NFL game, you would hate to see.
That's for sure. Negative on the roughing the passer. Penalty was actually on River again. So 2 costly penalties there. And Rowan Russell will come out to punt this ball away. Tyler Kelly back deep.
Let's see if maybe another high arching punt.
Oh, it's low.
Oh,
He's
no.
got to recover, and it's blocked.
Oh.
It is blocked. River falls on it, but Atlantic will get it in the red zone.
Oh, no.
Wow, punt is blocked, 12-7. This can change it, and it could possibly create our first 2-possession game. Can Atlantic catch Shing We will see when we come back. And here we go. We are back. We missed the play, but he's now second down. Griner. Handoff. St. Ford. Is stuffed. Wow. Big stop there.
Yeah, big time defense. It's now going to be a huge third down for the Sharks. You know, we obviously know the kicking game for Atlantic is not super strong, so you would expect possibly 2 downs here for ATL. So we will see how they approach this next play, if they want to play this third down for knowing that they would go for it on 4th down.
A stop here would be astronomical for River. Third down and about 5. They need to get to the 10-yard line. Griner looking. It is
Wow.
incomplete.
Nice. Nice.
Unbelievable coverage there by Samuel Desir, breaking that one up. And it is 4th down, and the offense will stay on the field for Atlantic. Wow, unbelievable coverage there.
I'm actually very surprised by that play call by Atlantic. I thought they would possibly maybe do a short pass or a run, knowing they were going to go for it on 4th down. They don't. They go for the big play. It does not work. We'll see if Spanish River can once again stop Atlantic, or will the Sharks be in big trouble?
4th down and a lot to go. Griner, pass rush. It is incomplete.
No flags.
Spanish River gets off the field. Unbelievable defense on this drive. And it is a turnover on downs, taking a playbook out of River.
Sam, act like you're doing something.
You're back in.
Welcome back here in the Shark Pit. A huge stop that is absolutely needed. It is 2:19 to go here in the third quarter. Phillips begins to drive. He's going to drop back.
Okay.
Looking to throw. He's got no one. It was actually in between 2 receivers, Derek Goldborg and Darling Hall. It looks like the intended receivers, and
Yeah.
he missed both of them.
I mean, and they both had a step on their corners, but unfortunately, it was an incomplete pass. We'll see if Phillips can, you know, get going a little bit. He looks a little rattled to start. I mean, it makes sense. It's game number 1. He hasn't had, you know, that much action with a real opponent in a while. It takes time. We see it at all the levels of football, so nothing to worry about yet for Spanish River.
Phillips drops back. Heavy pressure, climbs the pocket, little holding call. And he's able to find Byron Anderson there. Or at least that's what I think the call is. It's going to be holding.
Yeah.
Because he did have a lot of time there.
The referee was quick with that call also. I mean, he was ready to go with that Holton call. I mean, it was pretty obvious. We could see it from up here.
He was absolutely ready for that one. You know, sometimes you could just see him like quick release and throw that thing really far. Sometimes they get excited to throw flags. That one was the case there.
you know, they're like, wow, like I could see that flag. I see that penalty. Just gonna throw it and then be ready to call. You see in the NFL too, like all of a sudden you'll see, you know, the official, they'll just get that flag out of their pocket and just launch it because they're just so confident in their call, and then all of a sudden the crowd will be booing them. Not what we see right now in the Shark Pit. So it's going to be now, what, a 2nd and 20, I believe, for the Sharks. Not ideal position, but the story of the game, 100% has been flags.
Absolutely. I mean, we keep saying it. 2nd down and 20. Phillips drops back. Oh, heavy rush. Has to get rid of it. He does, and that was a very, very dangerous play that somehow does not hurt the Sharks there. Wow. That could have been a pick 6. It could have at least been a pick, and it also could have been 2 for Atlantic, but somehow it falls out of trouble.
Yeah, I mean, he's lucky there. He's gotten lucky a couple times so far in this game for near interceptions. You know, Atlantic's defense has been stout thus far, which you don't always see in high school football as a defensive battle, but that shows that these two teams are both very good, and we're ready to play today.
Ready to play today. I'm going to call it. I think it's going to be a Jalen Elder deep ball here. Number 2, bottom of your screen. Phillips drops back. He's looking downfield, and it's intercepted. Pass is picked. He has an entourage with him. Cutting back. Is he looking for the end zone? Makes a move on Elder. Looking for the end zone. He's down inside the 5 if it stands. A flag down. What a pick,
Wow.
Kendrick Pierre.
Just a disastrous play for the Sharks. Phillips was throwing the ball into troublesome situations from time to time, and that time it really hurts him. We'll see what these flags are going to be, but I expect this interception to stand and Atlantic to be in prime position to extend their lead.
Yeah, but I must say, Smash River has been able to stop them in these situations. We will find out when we come back.
All right, so as we welcome you back and we get situated, it looks like Atlantic is going to have the ball at about the 40-ish yard line. That's what it kind of looks like. Yeah, it is going to be the 40-yard line for ATL. The Sharks get a little bit of a break. And we are ready to go as Hudson Friedman is back.
Max Greiner takes over. The penalty was on the return on Pierre. Here comes St. 4 looking for a second one. He's going nowhere. Absolutely has been contained tonight besides that house call. But my goodness, has he not been a factor tonight?
We just heard from our producer, Scott Bender, that Spanish River scored their touchdown 35 minutes ago when they took the lead to make it 7-6. That was, in fact, in the third quarter. We have about 45 seconds to go in this quarter. But just something in case you're wondering, because this game is going long. And that penalty was a blindside block on Atlantic, in case you're wondering. as well.
Safe forward on the carry again, going nowhere. And you have to think this is also 4-down territory for Atlantic.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely don't want to kick a field goal, I would assume, with most likely their quarterback. So, yeah, most likely, unless it's a big sack, which you would expect a punt. Yeah, but more than likely Atlantic will want to go for it.
Shout out Mr. Benning on the sideline right there. That's my teacher right there.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of teachers out here tonight. Let's talk about some teachers we've seen.
Mr. Torres right there.
Mr. Torres is right here.
Shout out Mr. Torres.
I saw Mrs. Hopkins earlier.
I did see Mrs. Hopkins.
Miss
I saw Mr. Deacon.
Mr. Deacon.
Big shout out
the
to
Ace
Mr.
Lang
Deacon.
legend. I saw Mrs. Sullivan, my teacher I've now had for 2 years.
Who could forget about Mrs. Brewer?
Oh, and Miss Brewer. Obviously, the legend of Mrs. Brewer is here tonight.
Oh, speaking of Miss Brewer coming up the stairs right now. We will be right back. 3 quarters have been played. 1 more to go. Who will win this close matchup? Welcome back to the pit, the finale of all quarters, the 4th quarter. 12 minutes to go left in this one. This game has had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of twists and turns, and a lot of unexpected bits. I mean, that 3rd quarter was unbelievable. You had the offensive explosion from River coming out of the half, and then you had the fumble gate.
Yeah.
3 straight
No, the
fumbles.
fumble fiesta.
Fumble fiesta, as BG likes to call it. And then the 60-yard house call by Amari St. Ford. That has been an unbelievable 3rd quarter. A very long 3rd quarter. Expect more of the same here in the 4th quarter. Griner drops back a little behind Kelly. Kelly's able to corral it, and he's able to move the chains for Atlantic, so a big gain there. It looks like forward progress does have him there, though. And yes, it will move the chains. So forward progress has him across the line. No, it doesn't actually. It is going to be 4th down and inches. Will we see a brotherly shove, a tush push here?
I think so. They will get inspired by Jason Kelsey and the Philadelphia Eagles right here. Let's see what they do. He's in the shotgun, though, so I don't know about that. Might just be a run up the middle.
And it looks like they did not have a play call. They were bluffing, it seems like.
I mean, I can't imagine they're going to kick a field goal here.
No,
So-
they don't have any kickers.
So they definitely will go for it. I just, they're just going to have to rethink what they want to do at this point.
And they bringing some players off the bench there. Oh, they're under center. This is going to be a quarterback sneak up the middle. And I don't think he got it.
No, he did
I
not
do
get
not
that.
think he got it.
The refs say he did, though.
No way.
Wow, that's a generous spot from the officials.
No way. Wow. That was very close. We're going to take a look at the replay here. And here comes St. Ford, and he's stuffed.
And the Sharks roar. Travis Brown.
And there's another flag.
Flag down.
Not surprised. I mean, so many flags in this game. We'll see who it's on this time.
Look at the replay. I mean, it seems like he was absolutely stopped.
On the offense.
It's a personal foul on Atlantic. That's a big call in favor of the Sharks.
Absolutely huge call. Here we go. Max Greger takes over. St. forward in the backfield. He does not get the call. It's behind Kelly. Long of room to
Oh.
run. And they corral him at midfield. He's still going down. Zachary Stellis in the game. Able to corral him and take him down.
Big time play by Stellis and crew. Atlantic, who was seamlessly just on just about the 30-yard line, is now all the way back at midfield. As we've seen all game long, teams getting pushed back and back and back. And, you know, it happens again. Spanish River should have the opportunity to get this ball back in decent enough field position.
Second and forever. For reference, they need to get to the 20-yard line for the first down. They're at midfield. It's second and 30. Handoff. It could be more here. And they will. But flags are down in the field, and this one might be coming back.
There are 2 flags thrown.
And 2 people down. Zach Stellis is down as long as St. Fork. So 2 big players for both teams, but it looks like Stellis is going to be able to get up.
Well, let's hope Zachary Stellis can get up. He's a big player. This might be a dead ball penalty. We'll see what they end up calling. There was one in the backfield, and then one on the other side of the field where it would be a possible defensive holding. So we'll see what they call. But this crowd is just hoping now that Stellis is okay, as we will be right back. Yeah. All right, as we welcome you back, Stellis did get up, and now everyone is, still concerned. He's being looked at under the blue tent, not exactly the blue medical tent we see in the NFL, but the high school version of it. As we welcome you back, we still aren't sure what those penalties were. It was very good field position for the Sharks beforehand, so we'll see what ends up being the call by the officials. Something to announce, as we have some time here. Our next broadcast will be in 2 weeks. Spanish River will welcome West Boca. The team down the road will come play the Sharks. Obviously, West Boca is a power within the state of Florida, so that is going to be a huge test for the Sharks. But that will be our next broadcast in 2 weeks from today. As the officials are still talking. We appreciate our 52 viewers right now. A shout out to Dr. Harrison and Coach Mack and Coach Clark for helping us today, and helping us throughout this school year and last school year with the Spanish River Sports Broadcasting Club. We really appreciate it. And we are still waiting for word from the officials.
Okay, then give me at least one cheeseburger. No! For one, it's $1. We'll just get the $5 meal deal. It's there for a reason. Just give me a cheeseburger, bro. It's $1.50.
As we'll welcome Hudson Friedman back to the mic. Hudson, what do you think is going on right now, as there's a lot of confusion?
Well, I think you go through the check boxes. Is there an injury on the field, BG?
I mean, there was Zachary Sullis, but he did go off the field, so I'm not sure that's what they're concerned about at the moment.
So the next check on my box.
Okay.
Are the refs doing something that we don't know about? Because we don't know what the refs are doing.
That's very possible.
Okay.
We've seen that a couple times in this game so far.
So I think I can confidently say that it's probably the second option.
Oh, we have breaking news from the National Football League. Nick Chubb has retired at the age of 30. Nick Chubb, big-time running back for the Cleveland Browns. Injuries kind of derailed his career, unfortunately, and he has now retired. That is very sad news, I would say. He was a great running back. Hudson, your thoughts on the Chubb retirement?
I think we all saw it coming. I mean, the production has gone down since every injury. I mean, he hasn't really been the same since the injury, but what do you guys know about Browns Nick Chubb? Unbelievable. Unbelievable guy. He actually had a decent season on the Texans, just the speed wasn't there, and you could kind of see he was towards the end of his career.
Yeah.
Even though how young he was as a player, it is sad to see. But it is honestly just the reality of running backs in the league. I mean,
say that.
running backs don't really last that long. They actually had a meeting, I think, a while back about running backs. I think it was actually hosted by Christian McCaffrey. But yeah, running backs, I mean, it's a reason why they don't really go top 10 anymore. You won't see a lot of running backs go top 10 because the longevity isn't there. It's not a good investment to pick a running back. It is sad, though, to see him plagued by injuries. He had a very promising career. And there's not to say he didn't accomplish a lot. He had a great career.
Yeah, 100%. You know, it's extremely challenging when you're a running back in professional football. I mean, the gruesome hits you take play after play after play, it eventually gets to your body. And it's unfortunate he's retired, but he did accomplish a lot. But yeah, as you mentioned, it's why you see running backs not drafted so highly as other positions. Obviously, the Arizona Cardinals did not listen to that this year. They took Jeremiah Love early in the draft. But Nick Chubb has retired at the age of 30 as we go back to game time.
Hudson, the Orioles won. They beat Tampa.
It's fourth down.
It's
and
fourth
the
down.
punt team will come out. Gregor's almost blocked.
Wow,
It's
so
swung, heading for out of bounds, and it will.
something interesting about that punt.
Oh, there's a fight on the field.
Number 5 for Spanish River Xavier Jimenez getting into it with a player from Atlantic. But something interesting to mention, that punt was made by Atlantic's quarterback once again.
Max Gringer.
Actually, not once again. This
He's
is
been
the first
busy
time
tonight. Very
he's
busy.
punted, but he's now completed 3 positions. He's been a quarterback, punter, and kicker, which is extremely interesting. Very rare you see in the NFL. I thought that number 2 was decent enough at punting, but obviously Atlantic's coach thought otherwise, as we see a rarity in football.
And now it is 7-12 with 9:12 in the fourth. You have to think this is crunch time. This can be one of the last drives for Rivers, so you have to think it's a
Which one was
must
that?
score. At least get 3 on the board here. What does Nick LaSala have planned here? Very big drive here. Phillips in the shotgun, drops back. Extra man on the rush. He's going to feel the pressure. He's going down. A Brogdon extra man on the rush, and it gets to Phillips, and it's going to be second and long.
It just wasn't a quick enough decision from Phillips. He saw nobody open, and that the time just ran out for him. Unfortunate play. He gets sacked with about 8 minutes and 45 seconds to go.
Time feels like it's almost slipping away from you. I mean, yes, the defense has been strong.
It's crazy that in a game that's felt this long, the score is only 12-7.
That is for sure. I mean, there's been a lot of injuries, a lot of penalties.
Yeah, 100%. Penalties galore.
River needs to score here, though. Phillips, pressure from behind, somehow stays up, and he's sacked for a second time in a row.
I would call that almost
Coverage
a
sack.
coverage sack right
Coverage
there,
sack.
because the secondary from Atlantic is locking down this River receivers. We've seen it all game long. Phillips just doesn't have enough time to make a decision. And, yeah, that is what happens, unfortunately. And now it's going to be a third and extremely long for the Sharks.
It is absolutely very long. Here we go, Jaden Phillips, crucial third down, almost a must convert here. He's going to drop back, pressure, and the pass is almost intercepted. He almost caught by Goldborn.
That was actually a great play by Goldborn to break up the interception. The pass was thrown right at the Atlantic cornerback. And lucky break that Goldborn was there to break it up, as we see another punt tonight.
That is obviously a very lucky break, but it's not as the luckiest breaks as you can get, just because they're going to have to punt the ball away and
we've
give
seen-
Atlantic a chance with 7:32.
We've definitely seen luckier breaks tonight, but both teams haven't been able to cash on the lucky breaks. And Hudson, remember, the difference right now in the game was that big rush by Atlantic. That has been the difference. Atlantic, at the end of the day, right now just has more big plays, and that's been why they lead by 5.
That has been an absolutely huge difference. You are right on that one, BG.
Thanks, Huddy. This might be our longest broadcast ever.
I believe so. Scott Bender, what are we at? Time. What are we at for time? Oh my God.
Wow, over 3 hours. Wow.
We have been here for 3 hours.
I would guess this has been our longest broadcast
Miss
ever.
Brewer's yawning too.
It's been a long week of school. We're all tired, but we're hoping the Sharks can finish the job tonight and make it worthwhile.
He's actually able to get it away. This is a high booming punt. Kelly's got it. Kelly's going to make a move down the sideline, and Kelly, he's going to be hit hard, and
Wow.
he might be able to tack on
Penalty.
15 of that one.
Not sure about that call from the officials. Looks like it's going to be a unnecessary roughness on the Sharks. Not sure about that call, but 15 more yards, or it might be half the distance to the goal. And Spanish River's defense is forced once again to have to make a stop.
I mean, but usually when that happens, it's the guy giving himself up. But it didn't seem like Kelly was making an effort to give up on that play. It actually seemed like he was looking for cutback lanes.
Yeah, it did, and that's why that call was definitely interesting by the officials. But it's at the end of the day, it's whatever the official calls, and that is it. So we might not agree with it, but that's the call. Atlantic is going to be in very, very good field position. It looks like they're going to be at about the 10-yard line, or is that inside the 10? Hudson?
It looks to me like it is first down and goal.
Wow.
There is no change there because they have the goal to go. And Atlantic can really look for the dagger here.
The defense is going to have to make a stop. They've made plenty this game. We'll see if they can do it one more time.
Here we go. Up the middle. Looks St. Ford looking for a second. And they have contained him again. Wow, he is really not been a problem besides that 60-yard touchdown tonight. That touchdown has really been the difference, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Spanish River has limited him, but the one time they didn't limit him, it was a big, big touchdown run. And at the end of the day, when both defenses are playing very well, that has been the difference. It is 12-7 with that touchdown. They give the 6 points to Atlantic. They needed to take the lead.
There he is, looking left. He is going nowhere. The defense
Big
6, Tolak second and goal.
That was a big-time hit by, I believe, number 5, Jimenez.
It's not Hebrew, BG.
Great. Is now it's third down. Let's see if the defense can once again be the difference maker and make a stop.
Here we go. Griner drops back. Looking to throw. Heavy rush. He's going to stay on his feet. Looking for the dagger. He's got it.
Oh.
Touchdown. Javori Bragley. Is that the dagger?
Wow. Wow. Spanish River's defense plays as well as you can on that play. Stellis and crew had him pretty much dead to rights. He gets out of it, and it's a big-time touchdown for Atlantic as they lead by 2 scores now. We'll see if they can make this extra point to make it 19-7, and we'll see if maybe the Spanish River crowd will start heading to the exits.
I said, is this the dagger? Like it was Kawhi Leonard. That shot was when time expired. There's 5:51. There was still time.
Yeah, plenty of time.
But you might have to incorporate an onside kick, and that is usually when the game starts to fall away from you.
Yeah, but with how special teams has played tonight, I wouldn't be surprised if we recovered onside kick. Not saying that's what we have to rely on tonight, but
it is that kind of night.
It is that kind of night. That's all I'm going to say. As those Atlantic fans watching right now are jumping for joy as our Spanish River fan base
They are going
is
to attempt a field goal, though.
Let's see. It's going to be number 2?
Oh,
Number 2. If you have
number 2.
If you have missed some of the broadcasts, he's become a fan favorite by me and Hudson throughout this game, and now he gets another chance at an extra point. Last time he missed it, or last time when he missed it before a penalty, it was from a lot further. This is a close extra point, so let's see what he can put forward to make it a 12-point game.
Number 2 has his kick blocked.
Oh.
How poetic. That one looks like it was soaring for the uprights.
For a second there, I thought maybe it was going to go in off of the block.
I thought that too.
From our angle, it looks like maybe the block was going to help him get it in, but no, sir. It's still an 11-point game. Spanish River can score a quick touchdown with a 2-point conversion. It's only a 3-point game, so there's lots of time to go. Don't turn this game off. Keep on watching because you don't know how we'll finish.
Shout out the camera work on that one, Sam Vaserman. He's been doing a heck of a job tonight with the camera.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a tough job tonight. I mean, it's been a long game. It's gruesome standing there, moving the camera back and forth. But he has not complained once. And he has held strong throughout the game. And he's got 5 minutes and 51 seconds to go before he has finished the game this school year as a camera operator. So shout out Sam.
He will do a lot, but complaining is one thing he will not do.
He's just not a complainer.
He is not.
But
Very determined young man.
we love that we saw it tonight. I don't know what the viewership is at right now, but we saw the viewership was as high as 65, I believe I saw tonight.
World
Oh.
record.
Or 66. My apologies. That is great. We love to see that. Spread the word about the Spanish River Sports Broadcasting Club and live streaming these games. And this school year, we have brought a next level of broadcasts. Right, Hudson? I mean, this is, I would say, a more complete broadcast than what we put forward last school year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Clear mics, clear camera. Oh.
Squib little kick. That will be handled by River. He's got some blockers if he gets to the outside. And he cannot get there. Ooh,
And
whoa!
there's the flag. I mean, if they're going to call it one way, they got to call it the other. That's going to be 15 yards in Spanish River's favor. I believe Spanish River will start the ball at Atlantic's 45.
Great math right there, BG.
Thank
Great
you.
math.
Thank you. I mean,
Unbelievable. That
I'm
was
only, I'm
right on the
only at
spot.
AP Calculus right now.
Right on the spot.
Shout
right
out
there.
to
That was
Sullivan.
beautiful.
Wow. Yeah, the preseason NFL games are moving faster than this. That is for sure.
We'll be right back.
Now we are back.
We have a new QB in here. This is James Loreley. And he gets it to Elder.
Flag on the
Elder's
play.
got blockers and entourage.
Oh!
Jigging Elder is loose. He's free. A cutback lane. Still on his feet.
Wow.
Jigging Elder.
Big time throw by number 15, James Laraway, the junior. There is a flag, though. Let's see what it is.
Out in the backfield.
It's in the spot of what an offensive holding will be. Let's see what the official calls, as there also is an injury for Atlantic. It is offensive holding, which will send the Sharks way back.
Holding on that play. And it looks like Jaden Elder was free. He was. He finally was able to get loose. He was on the move. And we're going to put him inside the red zone.
But let's talk about that there was a quarterback change.
James
I
Lorway.
mean, that is definitely significant. Obviously, either Coach LaSala was not impressed by Jaden Phillips' performance tonight, or he is injured, but Laraway is going to get the chance now to prove himself. The junior,
6'2", 180 pounds.
I mean,
James Lorway.
we'll see what he can bring to the team tonight. You know, if he can get a touchdown this possession, it could raise some real questions around Spanish River Community High School over the next week. That's all I'm gonna say about the starting quarterback for next week's game.
I mean, everyone loves a quarterback competition.
Well, do you?
Next season, though, not really fun.
Yeah, maybe beforehand. I mean, you don't always love to see that.
I will say, it's not a bad problem to have, though, to be able to have two good quarterbacks.
Yeah.
5:24, a lot of time. Feels like there's less time, though, on the
Alright, let me
clock.
check. That's insane. All right. All right, if we win, get an interview, but I don't know if we're gonna win, but we'll see. All right, bye.
Here we go. James Loraway back under center. First down and 20 after the holding. He's going to drop back. Climbs the pocket, gets away, escapes, jump throw. What a throw! First down and more! James Loraway climbing the pocket and making plays for the first down.
Loraway out of nowhere making big plays. That's probably the most explosive play. Maybe not the most, but one of the most explosive plays we have seen tonight out of the Sharks. And Spanish River all of a sudden has picked up some of the momentum.
He delivered the spark they needed. Now can they capitalize? Inside the 40, Loraway drops back, looking to throw, climbs the pocket again, and he's going down. The momentum is short-lived. He is short-lived.
Brewer.
This account with 21.5 thousand followers DM'd us this.
I saw that. We have to figure out a way to get these tweets.
And now Loraway's looking
Big account, like Harrison and Ryan talk about it all the time.
to get that spark back.
I
And they
saw
followed
that
us
come
on
up and I
Instagram.
didn't understand.
Loraway drops back in the pocket. Pocket collapses. He's going down for a second time in a row.
Let us know where and when.
So after the amazing drum throw and the spark that River thought they needed, 2 sacks, and all of a sudden extending a country mile.
Wow, so we were loving Laraway. It was going well. The vibes were high in Boca. And then all of a sudden, it crashes down. This is a trouble zone now for the Sharks. We'll see how they approach this as we have fixed the graphic for those of you wondering. Spanish River does the ball. It is not Atlantic.
Here we go, Loraway. Does he have another trick up his sleeve? Drops back. Good protection. He's going to move to the right. Going to try and pick it up with his legs, but he's going to get only about 6. And he's hit at the end of the play, which should have provoked a 15-yard penalty, but it does not. And it's 4th down, and it looks like LaSalle is going to lean towards keeping his offense out there. So the update about Jaden Phillips, number 1, the previous QB has not been given to us. But as soon as we receive an update, we will be sure to let you know. We don't know if it's an injury or because LaSalle felt there needed to be a QB change, but we will let you know as soon as we know.
Yeah, I mean, definitely shocking. I mean, we saw Phillips start every game, I believe, last season for the Sharks. He's been known around the program for a long time. In the first game, possibly getting benched is kind of
Loraway,
shocking.
4th down, gotta have it. The pressure gets in,
Oh.
and they will not have it. And it looks like Atlantic is going to move their way into the win column here in week 1.
Oh, and that's just an unfortunate play. Obviously, Laraway just got thrown into a tough situation. You can see the visual frustration on the sideline. You can see it from number 7, Derek Goldborn. It was a tough outing for Spanish River tonight, especially from the offensive side of the ball. Obviously, this is only game 1, Hudson. There's a lot more football to be played. Obviously, we knew that Atlantic was going to be a tough matchup. But it looks like the Sharks will come up short tonight as we see some more of the crowd head for the exits.
There is 3 minutes, but it does feel like the game's over. I mean, it has that feeling, but it's really not. There's a lot of football to be played.
It's not. You're 100% right because
You're floating into onside kick
if you really
territory.
think about
here,
it, I mean, we've seen a lot of mistakes made by both teams, especially Atlantic. So we would not be surprised, if there's if there's a snap that goes over the quarterback, if there's a fumble, if there's an interception. We've seen pretty much everything in this game. And so there's no reason to believe Spanish River is out of it, but if we were right now looking at like an ESPN percent chance of winning this
98.
game,
Give me a 98.
I'm thinking like probably like a 98.2.
99. We're swimming in the 99.
Yeah, 99. If they get a first down, probably a 99. But yeah. Shout out to everyone that's watching tonight, though. We've really appreciated this audience. We love doing this. We're at now 72 viewers. That's really exciting.
Griner on the handoff. And he's going nowhere. So after the 5-yard delay of game penalty, moving it to first down at 15, they're going to lose a yard. It's going to be about second down and 16 with 2:56 to go.
You can definitely see the frustration from a variety of players on the Spanish River sideline. Player that sticks out to me is Jaden Phillips. I can see him right now still on the sideline. He looks very angry. I don't know if I'm assuming it's about the result of tonight's game, how it's gone. It's just been, I think a shocking result out of the offense. I think maybe the end result of the game is not that surprising, of like a 11-point loss, or that's what we're approaching. But the opportunity that we've only scored 7 points tonight, I think is truly shocking. Not what we expected with this high-powered offense, but Atlanta came to play. Hudson, thoughts on the offensive performance tonight?
Well, I would say we came in this game saying that this was going to be an offensive shootout, and it has been everything but an offensive shootout. I think if you could bet an over-under here, I think, and if you bet the over, I think that you would absolutely be very upset with yourself right about now. Because, my goodness, this game has been short of some points, but it has been very exciting.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely been a lot of action. We have not been shorted with that, but obviously we wish we could have got more touchdowns out of the Sharks. But it's only game 1. I am sure there will be many more touchdowns to come for this season. Here's a run.
Here's Saint, and he is taken down.
It looks like that's going to be an offensive holding, though, on number 77 for Atlantic, which we have his name. It is Kwame Thomas. He's a sophomore, in case you were wondering. He committed that offensive holding that should send Atlantic High School back 10 yards, but not in the direction of where their school is, though, Hudson. Earlier in the game, they were on the other side of the field, and they were committing so many penalties that we were talking about they were heading back to Delray.
Not to go the other way.
But, this time it's more going in the way of Boca on the side of the field that they are right now.
I just want to say, BG, this field is looking beautiful. You got the Sharks SR in the
looks
middle.
great.
It's definitely looked better than last year's fields. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, I always love what they do with the fields down here. There's always like a different type of field logo in the middle. I remember last year we saw an El Rio in the middle.
Oh, that was for the Latinos in action. That was awesome.
So I always love what they could do, and I'm sure that this year there will be nothing.
Oh, it's
Fumble.
picked up. It is picked up. Tyrell Gimmicks all alone. Is the ball in play? If it is, it's 6.
I think they may have stopped the play before the fumble. Forward progress. Stellis is in the end zone, but I think they blew the whistle too early, as we have approached 2 minutes left on the clock.
Now we're getting a huge play because you could even kick the ball off with 2 minutes. You got all 3 timeouts. My goodness. Atlantic is down. Is it Rivers' ball at least?
Once again, the referees will have to, not yet, but the stripes, as some call them, are going to have to, meet and decide. I mean,
The Zebras.
the Zebras. I mean, what are they going to call? I mean, they've had a very busy night. If this was a professional game, you'd be seeing them on TV a lot. More than some players, but, it's a high school broadcast. So not really the deal.
They got to steal the show somehow, BG. Make a living out of this. I mean, the way that the chains are pointing, it still looks like this is Atlantic's football. There's not been an official call made. Tyrell Gimmicks seemed to be like he had the ball.
Yeah. I think Harrison's probably going to film a video at the end.
can help you once the game's over. I mean, do you think it would be easier though if we just bring all this stuff to the carts? Because
So the call on the field is that somehow Tyrell Gammix did not end up with the football.
Yeah, well,
It's just there with Atlantic.
interesting call made by Stripes. As the clock reads 1:55 to go. Our cameraman
Points out
Sam
never-ending game, he has said.
is calling this the never-ending game. Scott, what are we at right now of timing? 3 hours and 27 minutes, Hudson.
Oh,
Wow. We've
Doozy
been,
of a game.
we've been talking for a while. I mean, if you were watching this, I think you'd be sick of hearing our voices.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Well, 1:55 to go. You have 1:55 left.
We'll see. Maybe, maybe we'll get something crazy in this last minute 55. You never know.
You can
You
only
never
hope.
know.
You
can only
can
hope.
only hope.
I mean, at this point, I would not be surprised.
I will say though, if Spanish River scores, you go for 2. You get it to 15. Field goal ties it.
Right. That's the math right there. I got to tell you, though, I mean, it is, August 21st. We're not really right into football season right now, but this is a great way
To get in that
to
football
get,
mood.
a little slice of football as we're vastly approaching the football season. I know that week 0 of college football is next week. So we're almost there with the college football season and the NFL season. And hopefully by watching this game tonight, it gets you a little bit excited for all the football to come, but also all of the Spanish River football for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I mean, this is a little taste of what's to come this season. The defense obviously stepped up. The offense has got to step up if we want to go far this year.
Yep, 100%.
Defense has been very impressive,
I mean,
though, I must say.
Atlantic is a very tough opponent. So, we can't talk about like this was an easy game, a game that we should have won against a inferior opponent, because it wasn't. But obviously, it's the worst feeling to lose no matter who the opponent is, and the Sharks will definitely have to regroup, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
I will say, though, that this game has been crazy because of all the stars on this field that we expected to put on a show, and they really haven't. Amari St. Fort, who is a UCF commit, yes, he had that 60-yard touchdown, which was probably the difference making this game, but other than that, he's really not been that big of an impact to where it's like, oh my God, we need to stop this guy. Jiggy Elder got a touchdown, but also he hasn't been that big of a problem for Atlantic.
I'm asking you a question on the broadcast. Our classmate in our WSRH class, Luca, have we seen him on the field yet tonight, Hudson?
Did we see Luca Shang again? I want to give him a shout out actually for giving me the roster, because half of this roster,
Yeah, he's helped
half
us.
of these players are not in this roster.
I think he might be on
So-
the field right now.
Lucas Shamagang has really helped us out. Also, I want to shout him out in Miss Adamo's class for helping me out with their novel book. Thank you, Luca.
Might be on the field though.
Grinder, third down and a lock. He's going to call his number, and he called the wrong number because he's going down, and he's going to lose a lot of yardage. So fourth down, obviously a punt coming. You expect to see a timeout here, which is what LaSala does. And that will stop the clock with 1:44 to go left in this one.
Now all we could hope for is maybe a muffed punt, a blocked punt. something to go wrong. I mean, obviously the special teams.
A muff punt would not go our way, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I was just going on with ideas. Not a muffed punt. Sorry. A blocked punt is what we want. Maybe like a muffed punt by the snapper. Whatever. Ignore what I said. We want something to go wrong for Atlantic right here. That's just the goal. Obviously the special teams has not been beautiful for Atlantic. So, you never know what could happen. As now I get an update from Hudson that the Yankees won.
Start spreading the news, baby. Let's
But,
go.
the Orioles also won tonight. They beat Tampa, so big time wins for both of our teams. And the Jets won for Scott in the preseason.
A lot of wingers around here.
Except our football team.
Oh.
We have 1 minute and 44 seconds to go. Or 43. Make sure to look at our Instagram to get some more updates from the game. We appreciate all the new followers tonight.
Looks like a holding call there called by the referee. And, yep, they are moving back. So, Griner, the punter, minute 44.
What?
2 timeouts for the Sharks. They do not have the 2-minute warning either.
Shout out Scott's dad. Shout out to my parents as well. And Hudson's parents.
I don't know if the Big B's watching.
Oh, well, shout out to all the parents out there who's watching.
Here's the punt, gets it away. And it will be returned.
Nice punt.
Gets through some blockers, and midfield is about will to have it. And a fight is broken out at about the 30-yard line.
Flags on the play.
What is that?
A minute and 30 still to go. As we are 3 hours and 32 minutes into the game, into our
Holy.
broadcast.
Are you serious?
Wow, it's been a long broadcast for sure
It's been
tonight.
a long one.
But, I think I've enjoyed every moment. It's been a great time, right, Hudson?
I'll tell you what, though. My ice in my water bottle has still not melted yet. I still am missing some water in my
Maybe if the
water
game was
bottle.
6 hours, then it would melt. All of my water is gone. Too much talking tonight. Gonna have
That's
no
for
voice in
sure.
the morning. All worth it,
Oh,
though, for our
man.
viewers. Here comes the offense, and it will be led by the junior quarterback,
James Laraway.
James Larway.
So James Laraway got that water electric play. We'll name it the jump throw because that's what it really was. It was unbelievable. And we thought it was going to give them the spark that Spanish River needed. So let's see here. Takes over. He needs good protection. He's going to roll out. He has that.
Oh,
Looking downfield. Has a sights downfield. Wanting to throw. He's not. And makes a smart decision to throw it away. It looks like he had Goldborn down there.
he didn't trust the positioning that he was in enough. And that is why that was the decision made by Laraway. As Spanish River has a minute and 20 seconds to work with, down 11. I can tell from the Atlantic supporters in the chat, they do not think that Spanish River is going to come back. They're saying not happening. So maybe there's a chance. Come on, chat. Chat, we think there's a chance that Spanish River can come back tonight. I've seen crazier comebacks than this.
Yes, that is for sure. Laraway drops back. Long time. Downfield. There he is. Did he get that ball? Are you kidding me?
Yes, he did.
He's got it. I think. He
Yes!
does.
Spanish River's got to go, though.
Sensational. 1 minute and ticking. Are you kidding me, Jaden Elder? And he just seems to amaze every single time. Is it too late, though?
Here we go. Sharks with a minute and 5 seconds. Need to work fast.
Laraway. Can he be the difference? Drops back. End zone, and he missed him.
Oh.
Flat out misses Elder, and with 57 seconds, you got to think, is that the best opportunity you're going to get?
Jaden Elder wide open on that play. visibly frustrated once again. Larway, I think, felt a little bit rushed there, and that's why he made that quick decision. It is what it is. It does stop the clock. It allows Spanish River to reset a little bit as 57 seconds are left on the clock.
57 seconds. The clock stops because of the incomplete pass. You score here, obviously, an onside kick is in the plans. James Lorway trying to lead his team to a possible victory after taking over from the duties of Jagan Phillips. Lorway drops back. Looking, and he missed them again. That was intended for Byron Anderson 52 seconds ago. And third down coming up, but there's another down to play.
Two back-to-back bad throws from Larway. Obviously, he just got thrown into this game, so you can't really blame him, but those are two throws that he definitely would want back, and probably both could have been touchdowns.
You don't score here. You kick a field goal, onside kick, touchdown, 2-point conversion will send us to OT. Relax if you do all that. Lorway drops back. Here he is! Anderson with redemption! No, the ball is out!
Fumble.
Ball is out, and that will do it!
No.
Atlantic will go home with a victory. They walked into Spanish River's house, and they're leaving as victors.
Wow, Spanish River. For a second there, it looked like they might have scored a touchdown, but it was definitely not a touchdown. Fumble by Atlantic. By Spanish River. Recovered by Atlantic. It's been a long night. And, it's a tough break for the Sharks. The offense costing them, once again, they had plenty of turnovers tonight. That's for sure. And, Spanish River will have to recover before next week's game on the road.
Next week game on the road. There's a lot of good takeaways, though. The defense has been incredible. The offense has been the one that was lacking. And honestly, the offense is the one that I was most excited for. But Atlantic has absolutely done a great job of locking them down. Much deserved win, though, by Atlantic. I mean, they really fought hard to obtain this win. They really deserved it.
Next week, the Sharks will play South Plantation, in case you're wondering. They will be 0-1 as well, as they lost to Cypress Bay 28-21 last night.
So here we go. Victory formation and a flag.
Oh,
because why not? This game will never end.
Even Ms. Brewer can't believe that they're calling flags at this point.
It's crazy when Ms. Brewer wants to leave.
I don't know what the officials could possibly be calling, but that is not necessary. Yeah, it is 10:09. Wow. You can tell, even from these knees, these two teams do not like each other.
And that will do it. It seems like LaSalle looking like he's not going to take a timeout. And Atlantic walks into the Shark Pit and walks out as Week 1 victors. 1-0. Spanish River falls to 0-1. Big defensive performance, but it was Atlantic who was able to get the offense going when it mattered most. Final score, Atlantic 18, Spanish River 7. Well, Brett, it has been a fun broadcast, even though how long it's taken. It is always fun to go and watch Friday Night Lights, watch 100%. High school football, Spanish River football, always a fun time.
Yeah, even though we couldn't take home the W tonight, it was great being back in the Shark Pit for another year, and we can't wait for more broadcasts this year. And we thanks for watching, everybody. Hudson,
yes, on behalf of me, Hudson Freeman, and Brett Goldstein, Sam Benjamin, the cameraman, Scott Bender, the producer, and Miss Brewer.
And our social media crew
and
down
our
the
social
field.
media crew, Ryan Schlesinger, Harrison Shongs. Look forward to another video coming out. Charlie Krieger, the whole Spanish River staff. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good night.